excited.
Main reason why I'm doing this is with the content that's left is if we don't finish today, then next week's session is going to be 1 hour long. Or more like 45 minutes or something.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. That's
So alright, we are live now. As a new morning arrives, you guys have all taken a long rest. Yesterday you had the baklava switch, the rescuing of the child out of the orphanage, and the disc game versus Chad, where luckily Amonhotep did not get buckfucked.
Yeah.
I guess I missed a lot.
Yes, Amonhotep made a bet with
Yeah.
someone that if he'd win the game, he would get 750 gold. If he'd lose the game, he'd the person that he lost to got to have butt sex with him.
I am rich, bitch.
I may have threatened the prince's balls by accident, but it's all
Yeah.
right.
He didn't know it was you, at least.
I know, but I did technically accidentally threaten his balls.
Yes.
And Dwarf may have actually kidnapped somebody from like the world's best orphanage.
Oh, they were some pretty terrible people.
Yeah.
But they weren't terrible. They were actually nice.
You don't know that.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Alright. So please put your characters that you have with you on here on the screen, as you are now at the job market to talk to the last two people on the yes list, or to add the people on the no's list.
Okay.
Just if I'm remembering correctly, the Bam guy that he was only 75 gold to hire, and then the other Ali guy he was like 250 or something like that.
Let me check in my notes.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Shabam was 70, and yeah, Ali was 250.
Oh, I actually got that right. Okay.
And I guess the other two we just straight up aren't getting.
You can still get them if people change their minds about them. But one of them is a soldier that doesn't like this city, and the other one is a paladin.
Dirty paladins. Except you.
You're one of the good ones, right? I'm one of the good ones. Never heard
you're
that
a good
before.
one.
Yes. The
Hey, at least you're getting judged by the choice of your profession.
Oh, she's also judging me because I'm half human. I'm the only
half
human
Ganassi.
here. Half good. So.
Well, I guess
have we had a long rest since yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have a long rest.
All right. So just real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. What? Sorry?
CT, I believe me and you and I should have a discussion later on this evening. Right now we have work to do, but I was quite concerned about some of the comments you made yesterday.
The comments I made yesterday? None come to mind. But if you wish to speak with me, you are granted to.
Yes, you mentioned something about you disliking his existence and generally the existences of paladins in general.
You didn't hear any of that, by the way. You were never the existence of
the. I was there when you say you didn't like his existence, and because of his job, I was there. I was right next to you.
No, she didn't say that. No. I watched it.
She didn't say he.
No, she said it out of character.
Oh, I thought she said. Oh, I thought she said it in character. My bad then.
She just said when you guys learned that he was a paladin. No.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she was just no.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, why didn't you want him?" I said that the character, and you were like, "Because of his
No,
existence."
that did not happen. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I
Well,
said nothing.
Yes, just because I obviously want to get things going. Grimlock will, unless anybody else want to do it, he'll go up to the two last guys and go like, "What did you guys want done? Seeing as we had to like rush around all of yesterday to go, the other stuff. What would it take it for you two to join the crew without having to get necessary payment?"
Well, mine is very simple. On a side river, there is a great fish.
I am already intrigued.
Catch this fish and help me make the greatest sushi there ever was, and I will be your man.
Okay, that's not too bad. Let's be honest. We've done worse. What about you, Mr. Fancy Man?
Well, Ali says that I told you about my origin story, and I discovered that those guys that were up to no good are now here in this neighborhood and causing trouble.
Are you gonna do the rhymes
Would-
for the whole voice?
I see.
I need someone to make him go shoo, 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 shoo.
I think I can arrange that.
Sure, that's within our wheelhouse to deal with. Sure, we can do both of those. Those don't sound like they would take long. Which one do we want to do first? Do we want to go get rid of those guys causing trouble in the neighborhood, or do we want to get rid of the fish? Or do you want to go catch a fish?
The fish sounds like it would take longer to do. Plus, it sounds relaxing. So let's do the guys who are up to no good.
Okay, we will go deal with the guys who are up to no good in the neighborhood.
They must be at the Discord.
Sure. Let's go and show us the way, Ali. Let's go and find those ruffians.
All right.
What are we doing? Sorry, I'm still thinking about fish.
Going to go and deal with some people causing trouble in the neighborhood.
I see.
Yes, we might get into one little fight, but no one should be scared.
Before we take off, which neighborhood is he implying, though? Because I may be able to more simply solve this.
Mm.
One in the basically one in the lower city. So.
Oh, okay.
So that would be somewhere you'd be familiar with.
All right. Then I will tag along, but I will break off from the group before we get there.
All right.
I want to scout ahead.
Well, they're going in direct line, so you have to make an
Okay,
athletics
so
check to
once
see if you're faster than them there. Because you basically have to sprint to get there.
Okay. Would my
They're faster than
urchin knowledges of the city help any?
You can roll the athletics with advantage.
I'll take it because this is at a minus a lot.
So with a 12, it's very clear that you're trying to like outpace them, but Ali at some point points like, well, it seems this guy knows the way better than I do. Come on, let's follow him. Step up. So they're just Ali is basically just trying to like follow, like he increases his pace a little bit, and he's trying to follow you, Xerxes.
Okay.
With the rest following after you.
Mm-hmm. It is good to see you so energetic, Xerxes. Can't wait to get the day started.
I'll pop invisibility, GM.
Alright. Hey, where you go?
Mm.
There's a
Well,
lot
I just
I just want to make sure that this isn't some of my people that we're going to try to run out of someplace.
I don't understand where Xerxes went, but Ali, let us get there faster. We'll meet Xerxes there.
All right.
I'll have a good jog in the morning.
Yes.
To feel the sun on one's skin.
And she's gonna run along.
Now, with this pace,
All of it-
I'm going to just roll for who arrives first.
Also,
One, two.
almost all of us have increased movement speed.
It doesn't really matter because you're following Ali.
That is true.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll basically D4. 1, 2, you guys arrive first. 3, 4, Xerxes arrives first. Xerxes, you're first.
Good.
Alright. So you come to a small market where the wolf trainers are. These are not people that you're particularly friendly with, because
Okay.
the wolves scare a lot of people, even though they are decently enough behaved. But it's mostly that these guys are also a bit of what people dislike the most about them is that these guys are a bunch of catcallers every time a pretty girl walks by.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Then I'm just gonna. For some reason, I have like my name and health bar showing up at one spot on the screen, and my character pictures on the other. Now they're at the same spot.
Yeah, you just have to move it there. Roll 20 is a bit slow then.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was odd. Then I'm just going to, now that I know it's necessarily like not any of my do-gooder commoners or anything, I'm just gonna find one of these stalls and set invisible on the counter, waiting on everybody else to roll up.
All right. About 4 minutes later, the others arrive.
Ah, Xerxes hasn't gotten here yet. Maybe we should wait for him.
Mm.
I thought he knew the way.
He's particular about his people.
I don't know who his people are.
Everyone in this city who likes
City.
this city.
They're not
Then-
wrong.
Yes, but he doesn't like me.
Yes. Hold up. I smell dog.
What's wrong with dogs?
Where is my token?
Mine as well.
I have no
You guys
idea.
got lost.
You left people out.
Maybe I accidentally put them on the lower part. Put yourselves on the map. Go ahead.
Okay.
I have to play Barbarossa instead of me. Oh God.
I was like, I just decided to not show up. I smelt like a delicious meat in some direction and just wandered that way instead.
You were like, Aman, pay for this for me.
Hey man, I need some cigarettes. Can I bum one off you real quick?
Yeah,
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't smoke.
I have learned to be wary of dogs. They do not like me for reasons I do not know.
That is so strange. I have never encountered such a thing before. Are you sure dogs do not like you? Completely.
Yes.
Well,
Maybe
I
we
like
should
to.
test this out.
Well, I like to consider myself a man of the Sultan Night. May I go and attempt to speak to them?
That sounds wonderful. I will just be a little bit behind you.
Please do, and look as scary as humanly possible.
Hmm.
As soon as Satir walks past, I'm just going to fall in step behind her knowing that her senses are a little bit more sharp, so that she knows I'm there. But like, if anybody could see the invisible Xerxes, he's taking really long steps, trying to stay in her footstep in the dirt. But it's more like a toddler trying to walk these, being as she's like 3 times his height.
I would
But
like.
when she stops, he'll reach up and kind of take her hand like he does, like the 2 fingers of her left hand, and give a squeeze so she knows he's there.
Would my passive perception be able to tell me that somebody is lurking around?
Depends. Xerxes first have to roll a stealth roll if he wants to do that.
Yeah, stealth, and I have advantage because I'm invisible.
No, invisibility does not give advantage to stealth. It does lower the DC.
I will just use one of my portents for the day. Then I'll use my 15. That will give me a 19.
All right. Let's see what.
14.
14, and you have disadvantage, so you have a 9 when it comes to him. So yeah, you have no idea where Xerxes is.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have a need to have a passive perception of 19 to spot Xerxes.
Yep, and I do not.
I would like to sneak closer using the stalls and stuff for cover. As I do not wish to be spotted by these wolves.
Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Okay.
I am also going to be sneaking around for less wolf-related reasons, just sneaking around as well. Gonna make me a wee stealthy check too.
Nobody knows where Grimlock went.
Yeah,
He just
Grimlock
says
is
a dodge,
one with his
"Hey,
natural
meat!" and then he disappears.
Yeah, I am with my most natural environment, market stall.
Nobody notices the lizard man hiding behind the market stall.
I look like a alligator pelt on something. Like that's what I look like
That's
right
really
now.
cool.
Yeah, I'm like lying on top of like a cart, but it just looks like I'm a pelt on top of a cart.
So,
I would. Oh, go ahead.
What were you about to do first?
I was going to do as I was told, to be intimidated.
All right. So as she's looking intimidating behind me, I'm like, "Hello, gentlemen. I am a friend
They turn around and look.
Hello, gentlemen. I am a friend of a certain person. He has been telling me that you have been getting jiggy with it."
Oh my god.
Out of character, we're going Will Smith. I'm going Will Smith. That you have getting jiggy with it, and did you want to bring it? And I have brung it, and a few associates. I would like you to stop intimidating others. And as a matter of fact, if you keep it up, I would ask you to go on a very long cruise to a very hot place and assist us so I can keep an eye on you. And then I'm going to step forward just like 5 feet and looking as intimidating as possible.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check. We have a help from Satir, only that brings a +0.
Oh, Satir's the +0 with the 16?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because she doesn't have an intimidation modifier, but yours is a 24. They look. They look impressed and like look at your weapons, like. Where like one of them they're quiet for a moment, and one of them says, "Good sir, we are just honest dog trainers. We harm no one, sir." And
Satir,
besides, our type of dogs aren't well suited for a place that is a little bit too hot. They need a bit of a
Satir.
chill.
Yes, I'm sure that they do not like the summertime.
Fur gets everywhere. You get it?
Yes, it's a bit of a buzz, and I'm sure you prefer the barbecues here. Maxing, relaxing.
Chilling out and cool.
So, Satir, do you believe these gentlemen are just hanging at the park?
I do not believe these words. They are misguided, for sure. They are twisted like the serpent. Perhaps you should do better at explaining your situation. Because if you lie to them one more time, I might be very upset.
I'm going to move. Is she intimidating? Because I will back her up if she is.
You can make an help action. And Satir can make a intimidation check with advantage. That's a +6 to whatever you roll. That is a 19.
13 plus 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ma'am, we don't have any ill will. Just trying to impress the boys. There was no bad intentions.
Actually, we were looking for some guards and soldiers for our little trip on the Sultanite. We can actually pay you a little bit as well. You should really consider coming with us. I'm going to make you an offer you cannot. And then I crack my knuckles and then slam my fist into my other fist. Refuse. I'm going to move forward another 5 foot.
We aren't trained as guards or anything. We're dog trainers.
Yes, but your dogs would make excellent guards.
Won't you buy our dogs of us for a discount then? A great discount?
Oh, you're giving us the dogs. You are great and magnificent. I will tell the authorities of your dedication to the Sultanite.
Yes, see it as a contribution to the settlers' effort.
Why, thank you. Also, your monetary contribution to the citizens' effort as well is greatly appreciated.
Go ahead and make another intimidation check. They open up their bag and of course we can spare a little bit of this. And they hand you a bag of 100 gold pieces.
Xerxes' grip around Satir is almost violent now with the amount of shaking he's doing, trying to prevent himself from doing something.
Just make sure to treat the dogs well. And we are going away for a little while as we need to talk to our breeder to resupply us. Good day, mister. Good day.
Mm-hmm.
walk very slowly towards the corner, and then you hear them running away.
Satir will follow. Their job is not done. They didn't get rid of them. That's temporary.
As Amonotep is surrounded by 6 wolves that look at him very questionably.
I say sitzen in German. Because the best guard dogs are always taught in German.
They all sit.
Good.
Xerxes? Oh, so go ahead.
Why are the dogs remaining?
Oh, they are with us now. Wait, where did Satir go? Oh, well.
Alright, Satir, you're running after them.
Well, Xerxes, you feel her hand grasp upon your wrist, and she finds your hips, and she picks you up, and she puts you on her shoulders,
He was
she is
already like, there was no fight. He was already like headed to backpack.
Her hands are invisibly a little bit above her shoulders. She hops, well, not invisibly, they hover over her shoulders, and she follows them.
As about 3 streets farther on, they stop to catch their breaths. What the hell was that, man? There's fucking eyes in that helmet. It had to be one of the Sultanate's paladins. Couldn't be else. But what the hell are they doing in the city? They're supposed to be out there making some farmer shit their pants or something. How the hell are we gonna recover from this loss? That was all our dogs, and we still have a debt to pay with the breeder. And he's not gonna give us more dogs to train. Shit! Oh, shit. Actual shit, because I just... I have to be right back. I accidentally dropped the glass.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were still in character.
I am the finest rug you've ever seen.
I'm good at one thing, and one thing only: intimidating people.
Stealing their dogs.
Stealing their dog.
Uh,
But I got 100 gold for Xerxes.
hey.
And if he has any complaints, it's his fault he didn't arrive here on time.
He was never here at all, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
Slithery lizard.
That is one of the best looking alligator pelts I have ever seen. It looks just like Grimlock.
All you see is like it's got like like it's still got the head attached, so it's just like got Grimlock just with his mouth wide open, just acting like he's
It is even wearing Grimlock's cape. It is amazing.
I would actually consider buying that if I saw it.
How much? I'm sure my friend would love this.
Oh boy.
I'm sure there's like some guy who has no idea. He's like 15 gold.
Where did this rug come from? Oh,
Yeah,
well.
it's like
I guess
15
I'll sell
gold,
it.
whatever. Yeah, exactly. If you've ever been to an Arabian market or market run by Middle Easterners, yeah, like they'll sell you the lamppost.
Oh boy.
It would be $25. It's like, wait, isn't that attached to the street? $25. We would name it after you. Oh, I caught that bit of an accent earlier. keep it up.
Oh, also, I love the voice you do for your character a lot. It's awesome.
Hey. Okay. What do it?
Well, I'm definitely gonna have to pay for the animal handler during the downtime.
There's way too many.
Satir, you need to go back and watch part of last week's to actually hear me doing voices.
Old man Xerxes!
Old man Xerxes, wait, Kitty, no, it's Greg. Where's Greg?
I'm back. The only thing that's still wet is my mouse mat, but I'm pretty confident that I can't fix
Oh
that
no.
in. That'll take a couple of hours.
Yeah, as
Get
long as
everything
your
ready to
mouse
go
isn't
back.
wet, that would be a lot more than a
Mouse
few
is
hours.
fine. I'm just putting it in a different corner.
Yeah.
Now my arm is like constantly rubbing over the wet mouse net. So.
Oh, that's nasty. You need to wear a
Ooh.
shirt or something. Otherwise,
Well,
I'll
yeah,
try out.
where was I with these three? With the Three Stooges.
Your
They were.
technology is not forever. You should honestly fully take care of that before you come back.
Yes.
The three guys are like, what the hell is one of those conquesty types doing there? And they were like discussing debt. How do we solve this? Do you have enough money? I could ask my mom. This is the third time we asked your mom. She's not gonna say yes the third time.
All right, the guilt has hit Xerxes, so I will drop invisibility as we're coming up.
As you drop invisibility, a girl passes and one of the guys like turns around and says, "Hey, chickie!" And she looks super offended and like runs away a bit. As they gossip
So
with each other. Go ahead, Xerxes.
I'll just speak up. So, if you don't pay off your breeder, how dead are you?
Well, his new dogs need food. Dead.
So, you're planning on staying in the city, though?
You can figure out how to make a payment. Else,
Well,
it's probably safest to just move along.
well, unless my very, very intimidating friend here, as I pat Satir on top of the head, has any other views, I might have use of you. There are a lot of people in this city that, people take advantage of, and at this point, I'm like letting a little bit of magic dance on my hand. And, maybe there's three guys that would be willing to make a little bit of money to, keep an eye on things for somebody while they're busy doing other stuff. I mean, I may know of a recently abandoned medical facility that somebody could operate out of for a little while they're getting things back underneath their feet and keeping an eye, making sure, nobody bullies anybody or runs them out of their neighborhood.
How much would this pay?
Let me see. You just handed over, and I don't know how much he handed. You just gave him, let's say, 25 gold. I'm very underselling that on purpose, though. And let me see. And he's kind of doing that air math, counting with his pinky and index finger. Let's say 300 gold. And if word comes to me my friend here comes and collects in teeth.
Go ahead and make either a persuasion check or an intimidation check.
Oh, persuasion for sure. Normal.
A 300 gold? You got yourself a deal. Let's talk details and what sort of tasks you want us to do.
Absolutely. To cut the short, Jim, basically I'm wanting, like, muscle for my common folk.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I've decided what I'm going to do, I'm, like, putting together a street team to take care of things while I'm not here.
Yes.
I know the leaders I want, but since we're in a rush today, it won't be a huge thing to worry about them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Then they
300
make
off.
their way towards the. They listen to your instructions and they make their way to the doctor's clinic.
Oh, as they get almost out of earshot, I go, "Don't open the big cabinet."
Sure thing.
Those guys are gonna die.
1 week later, a fire in the city. There was a large explosion at the.
At the medical clinic.
Who would have done such a horrible thing?
Are you to purchase messenger pigeons to keep in contact with your understudies?
No, but I've been doing a little bit of research and stuff. There's some magic that can reach out at a distance. I can't do it yet, but one of my uncles was able to. And I figured in time maybe I will be able to, but at least this way they don't know I can't. And I kind of grin.
And Satir matches your grin. She walks along back to the party.
If I see them both, immediately, Xerxes, my friend, we have dealt with. You are late. We have dealt with these ruffians, and they have donated 100 coins to the community. I give him 100 gold.
Good for them. And I just kind of chuckle under my breath, and that will put me back up to 700.
Give the inspiration, Tariq, for giving that 100 gold to Xerxes. As the dogs just patiently look around and wait.
Yeah, I will tell the dogs to follow. Which is literally come. That is the German for follow.
Yeah, cool.
Komm.
Coleman.
Coleman. And I will take them to a proper kennel, and then we will go fishing.
How do they react to Shaimao?
They turn and they look around and look at Shamao.
Mm-hmm.
They all watch her.
Oh.
Why do we have dogs again?
You see the
good
Grimlock come out of the shadows going, "I do not know, but
Ah!
we have dogs."
I thought you were a rug.
Shamao, as you do, the dogs look at you and they like start barking at you.
I jump onto like a crate, like my back arch, and I just hiss at them.
The moment they start doing that, stop it!
Go ahead, make an animal handling check.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
No.
Amon, do you not know how to handle dogs, Amon?
They're not
Hold
biting,
it!
just barking.
Well, this is not my fault. This is not my fault. They were very well trained until she started
It's
screaming.
okay. Let me do this.
Hold it!
Calm down, doggies. Here's some meat. And he pulls out like a slab of meat from somewhere.
Go ahead, make an animal handling check.
Let me flub this one too, just to make it good.
Why are you rewarding them for attacking me?
I flubbed it!
Roll initiative.
Oh, come on!
In that instance, Satir probably would be the first to take action.
I fucking love. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
God
I
damn
just
it.
knew I was gonna flub it. I don't know what it was, but God was telling me you're gonna flub this roll.
This didn't have to get
You're
violent.
about to lose all your doggies.
I know!
We can knock him out. We don't have to kill him.
Yeah, let's knock him out, please.
Can do non-lethal, yes.
Just dogs, little
You
doggy
don't
boys.
have to. You don't have to, but you can.
Well, Shy Mao specifically told Satir that dogs don't like her. Satir didn't really understand, but now that she sees this, she's going to kill every dog that is near Shy Mao.
Okay.
Dog death. Da, 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 da.
Don't worry. You haven't experienced a horse rebellion.
The horse
God.
rebellion.
Shamau
boy.
did bring this on herself, though.
Not really.
Alright, check your initiative. Tell me if it's.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to roll my initiative. I get
You're in
advantage.
initiative, but
No, I get advantage. Remember.
you know you can set it up that it always auto rolls advantage.
I tried to, and it hasn't worked for me, and I don't know why.
Let me check.
I will actually have to do that too now.
There you go.
I also have normal advantage on
Now
mine
you
as
should
well.
have advantage. Now you should have initiative. Now you should have advantage on initiative.
It still doesn't work.
That does.
I have found it.
Okay.
It is the cogwheel at the very end where spells are at. Go to roll queries and do advantage toggle.
I already did that for him.
Oh yeah, you need to toggle it on when you're doing your initiative roll.
Now he always auto rolls with advantage. With that 5, he already did it.
Oh yeah, it's doing the combined roll where it makes the 2d20s, but gives you the highest of the two.
I should be at 16. Although my character is no longer on the board.
I think you accidentally deleted yourself.
I don't know how.
By pressing delete by accident.
No, didn't touch it.
Yeah, just drop yourself back in.
There you go.
We're not a villain in this scene.
Should have begun. So 16.
What is a way to solve dog problems?
Well, the first one is this wolf. And because it has pack tactics and looks at Shamao, it shall bite at Shamao.
No.
With advantage. 13.
That does not hit.
Alright. Xerxes, your turn.
Okay. Am I still like being carried, or what's the situation there?
That depends on steer. I think you dropped off because you were having a conversation with the
Okay.
3 guys, but
Oh, I assume they were on my shoulder still.
Then either way, I will slid off about there because I wouldn't want to get close. I will cast Speak with Animals
alright.
and just as my free action, just be like, hey, that's a friend. And then seeing Satyr getting violent, I
That
just kind of
is
start
your
backing
friend,
up.
says one of the wolves. Not ours!
Point made, and I back up. And that was my my free casting of that for the day, GM.
Alright. Monotep, your turn.
I said Holton! And I will use my fear effect.
Alright, now I have to do a wisdom. What's the DC?
1 second. Channel divinity.
It just be your spellcasting DC.
Oh, okay. 14. Some of those are some really wise dogs. A
Oh my
bunch of them are
god,
really
these are
wise
very
dogs.
smart dogs!
Oh my
What
god,
the
Actual
fuck?
Only
fuck!
one felt them, and he was right next to you, and that one scared you. Basically, shouted in his ear, and and goes. But the rest goes. We must take down the Avatar.
What are the chances you rolling 3 crits almost in a row?
I love how they sound like they've got like big jowls. Like Ronald Reagan going.
Anything else you want to do?
Bonus action, like, be kind of impressed that they didn't get scared. What can I do with my bonus action? Nothing.
Alright, then there's another wolf. This one moves out of Monotip's. No, not out of Monotip's range. Now it moves out of Satir and Monotip's range. You can take opportunity attacks if you want to.
Yes, I will non-lethal.
That'll hit, doing 13 becomes 6 damage. Satir, do you want to take an opportunity attack?
Punch that dog.
Poor
I
dog.
will also punch that dog.
Don't punch that dog.
Lethal, non-lethal?
Currently, it's lethal until somebody doesn't do lethal.
Alright, go ahead.
She will, in an instant, try to yank them back with her thorn whip.
You have Warcaster because you can't do
Can't do what?
you can't do cantrips as a reaction of opportunity attacks if you don't
okay.
have Warcaster.
Then I will stab them with my javelin.
That'll hit, doing 2 damage.
In an instant, golden-like flakes dissipate from one another till it forms into a ball, then a cylinder, and she will yank her wrists down and slam it into the ground. Through the other end, the javelin pierces into the wolf. And that will be her reaction.
Oh. Xerxes, you hear the wolf shouting as it just got hit by over him. After I have done Cat Lady, those two are going down.
Mm-hmm.
Moves around and tries to bite Shamal with advantage.
Yeah.
16.
That doesn't hit, because I'm
Wow.
using my shield.
Shamal, your turn. Goom.
I told you dogs do not like me! Why did you get a lot of dogs immediately after I told you they do not like me? God, I'm assuming you want them alive.
Yes, I would like them alive, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm on a tap. This was really obvious this time, man.
No, it was not. She did not need to yell. We were about to walk away.
She got scared. These are dogs. We did not need dogs.
Also, you scared them worse. Why were you biting them?
I was giving them meat. You didn't do anything.
You ate the meat you were trying to give them. You know the one.
I was doing a better idea. What were you doing? Just say stop. Not give
Maybe
them
I should
something.
really rethink going with these people.
They're just like, I need a new team.
I love
Okay.
being the Keystone Cops once in a while.
Let's go to the B team.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
let's go with the people that are educated.
We are educated and stupid.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my action to disengage, and then I'm gonna use my my Tabaxi's feline agility to move double, and I am going to run away and then use my claws to climb onto this building. Just turn back and hiss at the wall.
Then it is a wolf's turn. But this one is afraid of Monotep, so it will run away from Monotep.
I said stop!
These
don't
aren't
understand
very
your
well
language.
trained dogs.
Runs away.
They were trained.
They're being trained was more. I thought was nearly the point of the point.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
They're like
Yeah.
in midst of training.
Grimlock,
But-
your turn.
Grimlock's like, how do you speak dog? I could literally speak dog, or I could become a big dog. And then I will use my bonus action, wild shape into a dire wolf.
Leader of the pack.
I don't know. Maybe it'll convince them. You know, once you get like, it's all fine and good until a big wolf shows. I am literally just a bigger version of that. Well, I know they're meant to be dogs, not necessarily wolves, but you know, whatever.
You
Seem
have
different.
wolf dogs.
Wolf
Yeah.
dogs, yeah. And you see, now that he's also a wolf, he's also like, yeah, let's get that cat.
What?
Yeah!
No.
Yeah! Let's get that
No,
cat!
okay. No, jokes aside, I don't actually say that. Sorry, I couldn't help myself a little bit. I couldn't help myself. I'm not actually going to go and kill Shimao.
So now somebody's like, now there's a bigger one? What the fuck?
The
This is
problem
the
is
worst
growing.
day I have had in this city.
The problem is growing exponentially. No, he's like, calm down. I am no wolf. Listen.
Go ahead and make a animal handling check with advantage this time.
Oh, thank God, it's animal handling. Okay, 17. Good thing advantage. Oh, yeah.
They
Oh, you're
snap-
actually a good animal.
They snap out of it.
Good. Now listen to Big Wolf and sit.
They sit down.
Problem solved.
Initiative is over. You do have to start looking for that one dog that's scared.
I will
with
go
my-
after it.
Yeah. With my telepathy, though, I will communicate that, like, to everybody, like, you know, like, it's fine. They are now my dogs.
Minotep.
I am now usurped the dogs.
Alright, yeah, a Minotep will run after the other dog.
He can
Go
have
ahead and
that
make a
one. It was
survival check to try and find it.
Oh,
He can-
God!
He can have that
Oh
one. It was a
no.
coward.
Gets a fear.
Survival check.
Oh, my God.
Maybe I should get my horse to run to survival. Sophia, Sophia!
So you're like, dog, where are you? Here, boy. And then you bump into it like, psh. Hey, what the hell, man? You just knocked me over. Did you see that exact same halfling again?
I didn't see you.
It's not.
Did you see a dog go out around here? And I apologize. I did not see you there. I will drop a gold into his hands.
Oh, at some point, I'm going to report you for harassment if this keeps happening.
I just bumped. I didn't grab you this time.
It's always something with you.
Well,
Always. What did I do to you? I did nothing wrong to you.
He hates
I will give
those
him
people.
another gold. I apologize. I'm looking for my dog. I didn't see you. Satir, can you help, please?
What a rotten week this has been. Harassed by a dog, knocked over into a pool of... He walks off with the gold pieces.
Grimwolf, help me find this dog.
You already left him. What
Oh, I'm yelling. I'm yelling like Grimwolf, help me find this dog.
No.
Okay.
He was a coward. I will keep the rest of the pack. Good wolves. Now you will follow me and I am your leader.
What is that?
I will say in wolf. Good job, Grimlock.
Thank you. I now have wolves. I don't know what I'll do with them, but I got them.
Okay. I guess
He
that other
definitely
dog
has
is running
us.
amok
He
in the
is the
streets.
alpha.
Yeah.
We could sell them back to the original owners at an increased price. I know they have money.
I like these guys. These are my wolves. I am keeping these.
Sounds good to me, and I just kind of
They
give Grimlock a stretch.
they will go in the cuddle pile.
Oh
like
God!
Whoa.
Officially a furry.
Join the cuddle pile.
The cuddle puddle.
The cuddle puddle gets larger. But yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. You guys continue what you're doing. Sorry.
So, dear, can you find this other dog for me?
Are you not concerned about Shaimao?
Shemai was fine.
Are they? And she points up at the
Describe to me how okay you are, Shimao, and you're on top of the roof.
My tail is like up and like fully poofed as my claws are like digging into the side of the building. It's like I'm like looking down at these wolves. Just sheer intensity.
They almost
Okay.
look like they're foaming from the mouth a minute.
So even I noticed this. Like, okay, maybe she is not fine. Shibao, I am sorry. I did not realize that
Oh.
you were actually terrified of dogs.
I'm not terrified of dogs. They just keep trying to eat me.
In this particular case, they did not try to eat you until Grimlock scared you. That is my bad. I wasn't expecting you to scream like a little person.
I do not even know what to say to you. I told you I do not like dogs because dogs do not like me. You immediately get a bunch of dogs. Do you not like me? Don't answer that. That is ridiculous. Of course you like me. Everyone likes me. I am awesome.
You know what?
I'd rather go get some fish.
Fish. Yes.
When you say that, I will pull off my helm and you see the golden eyes glowing and a big old smile. Yes, you are awesome, and yes, I do like you.
Hmm.
Weirdly enough.
Weirdly enough.
I feel as though I have been insulted.
You have.
You're not there. You're a wolf. We can't understand you.
I'm not a wolf. He's not a wolf. I'm a wolf.
Alright. I will not leave this building till I have assurances that these dogs will not attack me.
Why don't you leave the building first and then bring the dogs later? They
If
are
I
way over
leave the
there.
building without assurances that they won't attack me, they might attack me.
Grimlock looks back at the dogs and looks at them and goes like, "No attacking the cat thing. No, bad. He's still in dog form. He's like waving his paw like a finger, like he's got one little like digit out, shaking his finger at them.
Okay.
Okay, and then I use my telepathy to come out, to communicate to fuck, my words.
Ow.
Shimao, go. They are good to go. They will no longer attack. They are my dogs. You're called bones. You're called blood. You're called bodily fluids.
Oh my god!
No, I
You
don't
need to
actually
write
call them
that down.
I'm just gonna call. These are my dogs. I'm gonna have dogs now. I'm not gonna use them. I'm just gonna have them. They're my dogs.
Okay.
Why do you have so
Okay.
many? Because I got dogs.
I got dogs. You know, I didn't even want these dogs, but I got them.
I calm down. I climb down. I straighten myself up.
You see, Grimlock goes to the wolves again. Now, did you rename them? Oh God. Now, give your best wolf a. But no, wait, don't do that. Just stay where you are. Actually, I'm not gonna do any what I was about to do because that just sounds like it's gonna cause problems. But
Do
yes,
you hear that sound? It sounds like A train
Oh.
derailing.
Boned, blood, and
Bodily fluids. Don't
bodily
forget
fluids.
bodily fluids.
Okay, there's bodily fluids.
What about spit?
There's spit, and
Rufus.
what's right?
Rufus.
Yeah, fuck it. We're calling the last one Rufus.
What, the one
No
who
other
ran
reason.
away?
No. There's like five here, so I've got bones, blood, bodily fluid, spit, and Rufus.
Wait, no, I thought there were 5 in total and 1 ran away.
No, there was
No.
6 in total. 1 ran away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically
Standard
7 now,
line.
including me.
That's
Wolfgang represent. Let's go, buddies.
Oh, that
Let's
should be
go
the name
diggity
of one of
let's
them,
go.
Wolfgang.
Come on, Wolf. Follow me. We will just go and we're gonna do something. Just come along.
One of them sniffs your ass.
It's fine. It happens. Gorok does it before. It's just a thing. You deal with it. Come along, pets.
We don't hear any of this.
No, it's all in dog. This is all like all you hear is
And Xerxes is following it.
Except Xerxes.
We're like in the middle of them having this conversation too. Yeah, but Gorok really gets in there when he sniffs.
They just follow you in a line.
Yeah, I wherever we're going, I bring them along. And then I'm just gonna have them basically sit there. I'm not gonna have them do anything, but you know they're gonna come with.
Alright.
I don't know. I just couldn't help myself. Once I seen them, I wanted them.
I'm
No,
like
it's
constantly
fine.
looking
I'm
over
not
my
mad.
shoulder at them.
I mean, I'm
Oh.
not mad. Amonhotep might be a little down in the dumps. He didn't get a dog. But
But
he's
as Ali steps forward, thank you all very much. Get rid of those people causing trouble in the neighborhood. The neighborhood is safe now.
Mhm.
So I can come with you guys to Ashara.
Yeah,
Back home to the old crew.
Yes.
cool.
The more bodies between me and the wolves, the better. I mean, it will be good to have you on board.
Alright. Where do I need to go to gather?
The inn.
Which inn?
The Hurricane's Rest.
Hurricane's Rest.
Alright. See you there.
Amonhotep would remember the name of the inn. Tark doesn't. Let's go. I will look for this wolf as we're going back towards the going to fishing. If that's okay.
For sure.
Mm.
Just copy paste you all.
Because the fear doesn't last that long.
Doesn't mean he will return.
That is true.
It's just a wolf dog loose in the city.
You want to trigger the mad rabies quest?
No, no. If you do that to us.
Need to go in lockdown. There's an infection in the entire city. Everyone has rabies.
Especially Grimlock. Dun, 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 dun. He's patient 0 for rabies in the city.
He's the one spreading it.
Yeah, patient 0.
Alright. You've been described that the fish that you guys are looking for is a very big fish with what it almost looks like the fins it uses to swim around with almost look like arms.
Mm.
It's the description of it.
It's like a merman we have to slaughter and cook up, right? just
Really?
some poor dude just like, I was just caught in the river, man. What are you
Fish,
doing?
the fish only has the fish has 3 eyes, but they're like in a line of each other.
Ew, sounds like the Simpsons fish, but mutated.
DM, one thing I will specify, just that the dogs obviously are not close to the river. I'm going to have them like sitting basically off the map for all intents and purposes of combat. Don't want them get like, because if that just because the way they were set up, I was like, they're gonna get like 8 the first first thing it shows that's gonna 8 them, and I don't want them dead yet.
All right.
They're emergency rations.
Oh my god! What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
Who who shall start fishing?
I don't have
I guess
hands.
Amon will.
Go ahead and make a survival check.
Oh, it's survival.
I am.
Okay.
Mon, you don't get any fish the first hour.
I will attempt to fish, though I am distracted, constantly looking over my shoulder in the direction of the dogs. Haha!
Ah, after, let's see, 18 minutes, you got something strong on the line. It's heavy. It's big. You're struggling with it.
Oh, my fish!
Do you need some help over there?
I never need help, but if you're offering, I will take it. Yeah.
I will attempt to assist.
Alright, you can make me a strength check, Shamao.
Strength
As well as for Amon Hotep. See if
Is it strength or athletics?
strength.
check. Oh no.
If he rolls really good, you might be able to save it. So that becomes a 9.
Wow.
So what happens, the line, basically you get pulled into the water.
No!
And,
It's literally my worst day.
and then you see the description of the big fish.
Oh no.
That's not just any. That's not just any big fish.
Go ahead and roll me initiative.
Oh no.
No boy.
Oh no.
I'm not afraid. I'm really afraid.
Mhm.
Yeah, I told you it's not working for some reason.
It is working.
No, it is working. It's just rolling.
You
Basically,
just
what
rolled
it's doing.
bad.
Oh,
You
Yeah,
oh,
rolled
okay, never
bad,
mind. I'm sorry.
but it is
Yeah.
working.
It's all there.
Yeah, it's basically using like a different script. Essentially, it just rolls both at once, but only shows the singular
Oh,
highest
okay.
result.
So you rolled a 3. Yeah, you rolled a
Yep.
1 and you rolled a 3.
Yep. It's nothing but crits today. It's 1s and 21. 1s and 20s.
Does it look like you all want help with the sketch?
You see the guy in plate who doesn't like the water because the last time he was in the water, it tried to change him. And the cat lady in the water.
Well,
Of
she
course
she
you would.
doesn't notice you guys need help right away because she's sunbathing.
That sounds satire, very satire. That sounds satire coded.
Drake, don't forget to roll initiative for your followers.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about them. Where's Omarosa? Over here.
Alright, and then first Omarosa.
Poor Shimo.
First dogs, damn water.
5, 10, 15, 20. He said he wanted it dead, right? So, because he wanted to cook it?
Yeah.
I don't believe this is the right fish that he wanted. So we're gonna have to keep trying.
Okay.
Well, it does look
Yeah.
like the description he gave.
Oh, I thought he
3
said he wanted a
eyes,
tuna.
3 eyes,
Yo.
fins
All
like
right.
arms. That'll hit for
Wow.
1 damage.
That is sad.
And the other one is not allowed because she's not level 5.
Oh, oops. That's my bad. All right.
Alright, then it is Xerxes' turn.
Nope. 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 I don't know Xerxes. And
Up.
just to be cautious, I will pop Bless on me, Xerxes, on me, Satyr, and Grimwolf.
Mr. DM, if you could add a plus 2 to that. She's supposed to have agonizing blast, but it's not showing up on the.
Alright. Alright, so Xerxes blesses a couple of people. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Alright, and then it is Direwolf's turn.
Sorry, my mic was muted. I said, how deep is the water? Sorry.
About 10 feet.
Okay. I'll go for it. I'll go for a little swim. Grimwolf will. I know this may be difficult terrain, but he does have obviously better movement than I would, or normally would. So he's got like 50 feet, so I should be able to get over to this situation. And I will try, and he will basically try to bite this thing. I have. Oh, I also have pack tactics. Neato.
So advantage.
Advantage. Yep. Let's go. Come on. Yeah.
24 will hit for 15 damage.
Ooh, that was max damage too. It's like
See, a deck save.
you hear it basically before he jumps in. Grimwolf basically howls, but it translates to the wolves as "Let me show you how it's done, boys!" As he jumps in and just starts ravaging this large creature.
Yeah, do it all fast. Show him who's boss.
Yeah, and that's my turn as I can't do anything else.
Alright, he does make the saving throw.
That's fair.
Then it is the Abelov's turn. Well, you just damaged it, Grimwolf, so it
That
will
is
attack
fair.
you.
Very fair.
First tentacle. 15.
15 does hit, I believe. They don't have great AC. Yep. Yep, that hits.
For 14 damage. Ignore the
Extra.
the extra that only matters if you're in your normal form. That's
Okay.
the first attack. The second attack, 19 will then also hit for 13 damage.
Yeah.
And then the third attack,
Mm-hmm.
26 will hit for 16 damage, and then you have to make a save. You can either make a save for the wolf or for your normal form.
I will take my normal form because I do have technically slightly better. So I will. So I take. So I get rid of that. I take 6 damage in total.
I'll put the wolf in the corner because it's on your initiative.
Oh shit! I give myself 6 health. No, sorry. Well,
You were
38.
full, yeah.
Yeah, 38 minus. And a Constitution was a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if you get sick.
Yep, hopefully not. But knowing
You
my
are
luck.
DC 14. You do have bless, remember?
Oh, I do have bless. That is a good point.
I mean, I
Will
only
it
blessed 3
matter?
people this whole game.
Oh,
So.
Oh yeah,
it
the
will
bless
matter.
saves you.
I know it doesn't matter, but oh well. See, there we go. Yay! I live. I don't get it crippled. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty bad disease if you read it.
Yeah.
Tech Best, your turn. Your turn, Tariq, with Tech Best.
Oh, Tech Best. Okay.
And after that, it's Kiss's turn.
Yeah. They're not getting in the water. Just like, you can do it, and she's going to throw a dagger.
That misses and hits Amonhotep on the back of his helmet. Doesn't hurt him, but it's like,
I have been betrayed. Yep. And now it's Kiss's turn.
mm-hmm.
She's gonna throw a spear.
Alright. Same thing happens, also hits Amonhotep on the back of his head.
Are you two trying to tell me something?
No! It was an accident. We normally don't fight in the water.
You're not in the water.
Good point. Sorry. Shimao, your turn.
Okay. Pretty much similar to my my last turn of combat. Like barely registering the giant fish in front of me, I will disengage as an action and then use my feline agility. What I do is like I immediately scramble straight over Amonhotep, sort of jumping off of him and diving and swimming to the shore. It's- As I then turn around and see the aboleth and use my bonus action to ready my wand, and that will be my turn.
Alright.
Could you make some of the noises of like the Oh, I love that so much.
Yeah, that's my go.
I want a kitty so bad.
Oh.
Alright, and then it is Tier's turn.
I will go into the water at its edge. And I would like to use Thorn Whip.
Mm-hmm. Will hit.
In an instant, my veins begin to burst out of my body. Wet and long. They begin to become thick and pointed with sharp abrased edges as the vine begins to grow within them. It wraps around the creature, pulling them in closer by 10 feet. And that will be the end of my turn.
Alright, Amonhotep, your turn.
Monhotep will back up towards the shore. This way.
Mm-hmm.
Does he take an attack of opportunity?
Nope.
Then he is going to back up again.
Now you take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
As the tentacle tries to slap you. 24 will hit for 9 bludgeoning damage and a constitution saving throw unless you're immune to diseases.
Guess what? Guess who's immune to diseases? Cause Paladin. But I will still make the saving throw.
No, you don't have to do that.
Okay, yeah, divine health. The divine
You
magic flowing
do
through.
you do take the 9 damage though.
Yes. I felt sick for a moment there, but only for a second. Now I will attack.
And an 11 is a miss, as it takes one of its long arms and that'll hit.
Okie dokie.
It slides away the spear, and then you retract it and then reattach it straight through the arm into its face.
I would like to.
Smite?
Smite. Yes, second level because that's the highest I have. Yeah. So that'll be 66.
Yeah.
68. Yeah, d8.
68. Okay. Right.
18, 25, 32.
68. Hold on 1 second. Here we go.
59 damage.
Ooh.
Okay. And then I'm going to hit it with the blunt end.
25 will also hit.
And I'm going to smite again. 2d8.
Doing a 19 damage.
And that shall end my turn.
Alright. Then it is Omarosa's turn.
She sees this and backs the hell up. No one ever said she was brave. She is actually going to use... Nope, she's going to use Eldritch Blast. And add a plus 2 to that, please.
That'll hit 10 damage.
That's her turn.
Xerxes' turn.
Pass turn.
Alright, Grimlock, your turn.
Okay. The thing is broken pretty hurt, but I still don't want to risk getting smushed by shenanigans. So I will use my bonus action to become a seaweed octopus. I'm turning into a giant octopus, but it's made out of seaweed because I am in the water. Blah 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 blah. blah. Well, before I change into an giant octopus, I do say it's time to get tentagreal, and he just turns into an octopus, and I slap it with my tentacles. Well, it slapped me with one, so I'm just giving it back. You know, I'm just telling it what for, and I smack it in the face.
I whisper to Tech Best, don't tell him I said that, but he's pretty cool.
Yeah, that probably hits.
That definitely does hit, and you grapple it.
Yes, I go. Yeah, even though I can't understand. Well, no, I could telepathically talk to it if it. Well, I don't know what the fuck it is. Well, I know what it is, but you know, going. I've got you now, you big bastard.
Alright. Is it also restrained or only grappled?
I will take a look. It is restrained.
Alright.
Giant octopus is MVP, best wild ship.
And
No
then
diff.
it is the Abeloth's turn. And you heard in your head, Nuzraga Vagarazidu Vagan. I'll try and slap you with disadvantage.
I'm also very easy to hit. That is the only
15.
downside. Yeah, now that would hit. Though I will. Yeah, I haven't used it yet. I'm going to use my my magic item that I will expend one charge and become resistant to all damage incoming at me.
I think it's not.
Wait,
It's with the exception of bludgeoning. And I'm under
wait. Oh, maybe it does say that. Let me see.
No, there's like one that.
No, the only one that no, that only psychic damage. It's not immune. Oh wait. This is all damage except like. Oh yes, no. Then I wouldn't use it. Then probably. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. The bludgeoning was the only type it didn't allow. So then never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, bludgeoning and psychic, I believe, was it.
Yeah. I thought it was psychic in my mind. I forgot about the bludgeoning, but yeah, you're right. I still got a lot of big health pools, so I'm good.
11. Then the other attack. Another 15 for another 11 damage. Then the third attack. 21 for 9 damage.
Okay. This is why this is my favorite creature as well, because its health pool is the largest of CR1 creatures. It has It has a lot of health, and it keeps me from getting smurdered.
Then it is Techbest's turn. After Kisha.
Question: does the restrain give it them advantage?
Yes.
Okay. You see basically like two giant tentacle monsters basically writhing in this water.
and they're nodding up the tentacles. A 13 is still a miss though.
Okay. That was slightly better. At least you were like aimed at it.
Yeah, not hitting on monotip. Now it's Kissa's turn.
I kind of want them to hit a monotap at this point. It'd be kind of funny, just like they're standing like right beside him and just blunk.
Well, let's see if they. Oh no.
19
she
will
hit.
2 damage. And then it is Shamau's turn.
Alright. So, absolutely drenched. Staring out at a giant octopus grappling a giant fish. I lose myself for the briefest moment as I lick my lips. Then I... So shake it off, and I will cast Ray of Frost on the aboleth. Yeah, for 4 cold damage.
It is still entangled and alive, but very weak.
And then I have no bonus action. Yeah. I will back up a bit. That's my turn.
Alright, Satir, your turn.
Satir will lean forward and attempt to strike it with her claws.
Misses.
I strike down with a golden like acid ichor. It flings into the water and drifts on. And that will be the end of my turn.
I just imagine it's like a very frothing water. Like it is, you guys. I like that's why I can understand why
it's
people
like boils.
Yeah, I think like all the water is like not even the boiling water, but just like the fight between the two, the aboleth and the octopus is just like writhing around a lot of bullshit.
It grabs one of the tentacles of the octopus and puts it in front of it, so that Satir has to miss, else it'll attack the wrong octopus. And now it is Amonhotep's turn. That'll hit. Anything you would like to do with that?
Oh no, I'm not smiting.
Alright then, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, you see Amonhotep takes the spear and it elongates and just goes through the skull of the aboleth. Through its mouth and through its skull. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh look! Fish on a stick! Octopus on a stick.
You start after like being a second or two, you just hear a small faint. As the octopus Grimlock does start to try to consume part of not like the whole aboleth, obviously, but like he's starting to eat into like a little bit of it, you know? Like he's got a wee octopus beak, he's like slump, 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 slump.
It's like
Tastes actually pretty
Grimlock,
good.
man.
It's pretty good.
Grimlock. Grimlock, stop. You know the rules.
Yeah.
That is my fish.
You
He
hear
is
in your head, "Fight me for it, Catwoman."
Get in the
I,
water
uh,
and fight me.
I cast Ray of Frost at the giant octopus.
I lift the aboleth out of the water on the
To fight
spear.
the octopus for it, it's still grappled.
Yeah, you're gonna have to Shymal, and this is a show off between them, so I'm gonna go to the side and continue my sunbathing.
That does hit me, so I do take the cold damage. Fuck you. I use my reaction and take half damage. Because fuck you.
That is
I would
my
like to do
fish.
I would like to
Basically,
do athletic checks to wrestle this
As you see
thing
the
away.
octopus suddenly turning to stone.
Oh god. I'm levitating the fucking aboleth out of the. It's like we have to go. This
Well,
is not people food
It doesn't
yet.
work as you cast the levitate on it. The Abeloth wants to go up, but the giant octopus is too heavy. That's holding
Oh.
it.
Grimlock at this point, to be fair, is just gonna start he's had his bite. He would just kind of be like I feel like when he got hit in the head with the ice bolt, it kind of cooled his brain as such, and he kind of goes like, "Oh yeah, not supposed to eat." And then he starts like dragging it with his big octopus body onto pushing his way through the people onto the shore, dragging the aboleth on very slowly, mind you, because he is not a quick creature on land.
As soon as land, it floats into the air. Because
No,
I have not.
no, my fish.
I grab one of the tentacles and basically I have a aboleth balloon as we go back towards town.
I will unship out, but I also
For
would
10
like to
minutes.
mention. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't last like that long. We probably need something to carry it in.
I have a horse.
Yeah, we can put on try to get it on the back of a horse or something.
You have a
I,
camel somewhere.
Oh, you have I forgot you had a camel. Oh, also DM, just because I probably need to do this. I will ritually cast speak with animals as well, just so I can speak with my dog. Go like, see, boys, that's how you land a big fish. You wrestle it in the water as a giant octopus.
Yes.
Yes, I understand. These are good dogs. You come along. You will be with the feast. Do not eat it right now, though. And we will continue. Later. You get food later. I feel like I'm talking to. I feel I'm having deja vu.
I was
Really
about to
bad
say
deja
it's like you
vu.
talk to a bunch of Grimlocks.
A good Goroks, yeah.
Goroks.
I feel like a lot of his people are like this. I feel like Grimlock had went through a lot of this.
That's why I feel like you wanted the dogs immediately because like I got another lizard pack.
Yeah, he's got a pack.
You return to the job market. Shabam already sees it from afar. Wonderful! Let me get the good knives.
Yay, food.
I have a question for my friends. Do we get a free tasting?
Everyone gets a free tasting.
Yeah.
Food should be shared.
This is a good man.
He starts cutting up the aboleth.
Grimlock is going to be very disappointed. I mean, Gorok.
He'll be fine. He gets plenty of meat at home.
Basically chops it up into little pieces and then rolls it up into seaweed with a little bit of rice and presents it. There you go. Wonderful combo.
Now I wish I had enough money in real life to buy some sushi.
I snapped it up.
From my home, I have studied for years under the discipline of the cooks. on the Raikkonen Islands.
Oh, very good, very good. Let me have a taste. And, like, see Grimlock is also coming up to the plates to get one.
Here you go.
I can just imagine Shinbao's brother just appears out of nowhere, right in time to eat.
I eat some.
Yes. As
Free
do I.
food for everyone. Like you guys are the first in line, but then like other people start forming up.
Is it okay if I take a little bit extra?
Sure thing.
Okay, I will take a couple extra. Some for Gorok, but also I want to give one each to the dogs.
Just make sure don't feed it to anyone when it expires. That's really bad for you.
Okay, I will make sure. Does it take long to expire? Or is it like good for a while?
2
Couple hours.
days.
Okay, good enough. Here, puppies, come
Wait,
to
sushi
Papa.
lasts 2 days?
Depends on how fresh it is.
Yeah. Fish goes off pretty quick.
Yeah, I thought I was thinking hours.
Oh, well, like it probably doesn't taste great, but like to go off, it takes like a day. But yeah, I go gather around, puppies, and I start feeding each one like at least one roll.
Yum.
As you're feeding the dogs, I'm just staring at you, wide-eyed, mouth agape, like, what the hell are you doing with my fish?
As I'm like feeding the dog, I'm like dead ass staring in the eyes, like not blinking, like head turned entirely, just like daring you to stop me.
Amenhotep will go over to one of the dogs who was wounded heavily and give him like 5 points of lay on hands. Who's a good boy?
My fish.
Do I have no friends here?
Maybe not, Catwoman.
You have friends. It's just we like the dogs better.
Okay, I didn't go that far. I'm gonna back off that one. That's his, not mine.
Shabam is like, okay, this is detention. I'm going back to the kitchen, and he just walks off. See you later.
It is obvious that Amenhotep is making a joke.
There is no joke made here. I wander off to a secluded corner and slowly eat my sushi.
Satir looks at her roll of food that was given to her with disgust.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And since Shaimel likes it so much, he's gonna go over to her to give it to her.
I do have a friend. Thank you.
I will come over and give you mine. One of mine.
I do not want your pity sushi. God
that
damn it, yes I do. Give it here.
It makes it worse in that freaking accent because I know people who sound like that. Give it here.
I make it very clear I do not go. Give away my fish. We're two house pets. We're very guarding about the food.
You can take a short rest.
Yes,
I will
please.
pick you up on that because I get my shit back.
Yeah, I get some of my stuff back. I get my channel divinity back.
I got full health back. Easy going.
I do not get my 5 hit points back.
Better be a big boat.
Out of character, I was actually hoping somebody would. I was actually hoping somebody would get the disease because I have never had a chance to actually lay on hands to remove the disease before.
It's because diseases are really underused in D&D, honestly. Like it's like a feature that the paladins get the divine health, but it's like nearly like it. Don't get me wrong, obviously going to be cases for it, but it's a kind of a throwaway feature all the time because again, there's just not many times you do actually have to use it.
But the one time you don't have a paladin in your party,
oh yeah,
somebody gets a disease.
Like, you'll get like the clap, and you're just fucked at that point, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White Plume Mountain super tetanus that will completely screw you over. But if you have a paladin in your party, it's nothing.
I was wondering to myself, thinking of how you entered this place. If it was not by boat, what was it?
I arrived by boat. I just hid inside the hold, away from the water, where I could not see it.
No water.
So you really don't like the water?
Looks at you as you're soaked in wet.
Yeah. I wring out my
thought at
tail.
this point you would have been. Yeah, I thought.
And then I remember I have prestidigitation and I start.
Shemau's prestidigitation is just herself licking herself, and then
Oh, God.
it gets a lot cleaner than it actually should be.
Well, that would be terrifying when she uses it on the rest of us.
Not how
Very
it
bothering.
works. I create a spectral cat tongue that licks me.
Okay, that's even better. Chima, I actually do have a question. Are you actually terrified of the water?
I am not terrified of the water. I just believe that it should be in small cups and for drinking only.
I love the water. It is the best.
I will say I had no issues with the water. I believe one of my parents was something akin to a water folk, but when the water attacked me last time, I was a little bit trepidatious.
It was tasty water.
It was elemental water.
It was
It
tasty.
wanted to do bad things to me.
Yes, I know. That is where we met. Yes.
It was like fresh spring water. Delicious.
My problem with water is more that I do not like my fur being wet. It is gross. Also, I cannot swim.
You cannot swim. Hmm.
It is hard to learn when you do not go in water
Maybe
and are from a
Would-
desert.
would you be willing to learn?
It is a very important thing that you do learn. We are to be on the ocean waves, and if you were to fall in, we could not save you, for you would make us drown.
Why do you say that as if you are going to push me in?
No, 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 no. I wouldn't want to lose an ally such as yourself. This is why we need to teach you.
No, she won't push you in. She'll push me in. In full play.
She nods.
You just need to develop the right type of webbed hands and feet, like I do.
Do you actually have web hands and feet as a lizard folk?
I have a swimming speed, so I kind of assumed.
Oh, okay.
Like partially, not like they're not like like big webbed feet. It's like webbed, like that kind of slight partial webbing.
Are you
Sorry.
suggesting to change their biology? Granlock?
Yes, that is how I do it. Is that not how everybody does it? I physically change my body to great degrees.
I
have a feeling there is something else we should be doing.
Yes.
But
You have to recruit the final people of your team. Whereas you could try and get, if any of you change your minds about Salman and Farouk, or you could go to Poya the Workmaster, who's here, who hires generic ship helpers.
Has anyone changed their mind about the two maybes? I'm quite okay with both of them. And one wants to leave the city. I look at Xerxes.
No response. He hasn't said anything to anybody most of the day.
Xerxes, Are you okay?
You get that. It's hard to explain, like the teenager look of why are you even asking when you know, and he turns his back to you.
Hmm.
A seedling
Damn emo
that
kids.
falls from the tree to plant itself to make root. It is a great fall from where you once were.
I did not understand what you meant, Adar.
She smiles.
It's pretty obvious what she means, you know.
What does she mean, Grimlock? I'm like dead ass staring you in the eyes.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I genuinely don't know what she said. I was looking at the dogs.
Uh-huh.
It's like an instinct in me for some reason to say it. I don't know what it is. There's something that just makes me want to say it.
Satir will walk up to you, Menotep. And she will place one of her good berries within your hand.
It is home, but
She begins to split it towards the seed.
you are to leave one day as all things do, from the comfort of once you were.
And she places them separately. And then places it into your hand.
Wait, have you decided to actually come with us? Because a Minotep is slow.
I will place my hand on Xerxes' shoulder and I will say,
There's an
"Be very."
immediate flinch. Like somebody that's naturally very aware of his surroundings, you can tell he's not all there. So he just, that jump of somebody that's like in the middle of like a mental crisis, and there's that immediate jump like towards Satir for safety.
Do not worry. If you do choose to come with us, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will be sure to show you around my country as you have shown me your city.
So you're going to push him in the water constantly and be constantly put him in danger. Sounds about right.
No? He showed me great fish.
That is true.
Yes. It is very hard to get great fish in a desert.
This is true.
I will walk over to Xerxes, kneel down in front of him. If you have decided that you wish to come with us, I am very happy to have your company. I understand that you may not enjoy my company as much because of my position, but the good news is I won't have any position once we go to the new place.
Hmm.
And I will attempt to like put my hand on your shoulder, like in the
Nope.
immediable buddy way. I said attempt. I didn't say you
Yeah,
let
as
him.
soon as you do, there's that like, eh, now that he's realizing he's getting surrounded, just kind of leans into Satir like a kid does.
I will back off like that uncle who never sees you, but it's like fond of you, but you're just like, no, it's weird, man, stranger. It's like okay, but if you have changed your mind and are coming with us, we are more than happy to have you.
Indeed.
Although we will have to work on our teamwork. Uh, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you mind if I try to the young gentleman who wants to leave the city?
He's not young.
I repeat what I said.
Have no objection. But then I do not know anything of what is actually going on. I have just been following you around for the fun of it.
Yes, we know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Though today has not been fun.
it has been lots of fun.
There are many raindrops within this world. Perhaps they have not fallen into our cup.
Hmm.
So
There are
I'm
other cups to explore, to add to ours, to feel the liquid within the vase.
I will wait for a response from Xerxes. If I don't get one, then I will go over and talk to the gentleman.
Yeah, there's no response coming from him.
Sir, well, we may have changed our minds for coming with us. Is there anything you would have us do that would decrease your initial cost for your payment?
Yes, there is one thing.
What is that?
Well, I am not a licensed doctor anymore due to shaming tactics, and I want my license restored. A while back, there was this young sheik son that had trouble with his lungs. He smoked a lot, and it became so bad with his lungs that I had to remove one of his lungs to save his life. He went well for about a year, but then the sickness came back. I told him to stop smoking, but I say that he did do that. He claims to do not do that, but his father is mostly also uh, his main business is selling smoke. So I want you to go into his warehouse and steal one of his barrels of smoke, and then I can prove to the proper authorities that this is bad smoke. It makes you sick. And that it is not my fault that his son got that strange lung disease back.
May I make an insight check, please, to see if this guy is BSing us?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Dang, I rolled well.
Seems like an honest person.
Okay.
Seems pretty upset about this situation.
I think we should do this. It would help, even though it's a slightly selfish request. It will also help many other people.
Hmm.
It would help the community out in general to get these off the streets. Although I cannot condone theft, although we can procure it.
I'm fine with theft.
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't steal anything ever.
Hmm. No, I feel like I've stolen a lot.
I didn't hear any of that.
Define stealing.
Yes, what he said.
No, I mean, like, never mind.
Yeah.
It is like a game of hide and seek. You are to one day retrieve your property.
Yes, seems fair. Let's go get that guy his dodgy medical license.
Yeah.
When you put it that way.
I don't know. I don't think he's actually dodgy. I'm just saying that a lot. I'm just saying that because it's funny.
I would love chibi versions of our characters walking together as if it's a loading screen.
That would actually be kind of hilarious. Though at some point though, like I guess if we're like, are we walking towards this location then, or wherever we're going?
If you accept this quest, then yeah, sure, I will transport you
Yeah.
there.
They're just saying on the way though. Grimlock will basically like pull Sears just like this is not to take long, just like pull her to the side of him for a second and just go like, Satir, at some point I need to talk to you, one-on-one.
The moon has awoken, and darkness is around. I will grant you this.
Okay, I'll see you tonight.
She nods.
Yeah, he's starting to get used to it more and more. Now, just like he's gonna start speaking Satirese, you know. Eventually,
Satirese.
he's gonna get it down eventually.
Alright, you arrive at the area. There are about 4 guards guarding the entrance.
Oh, we had a party over here before. Sorry, continue.
It's the same map, but there's a limit to how many Middle Eastern maps exist.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So they stand guard. You have to go into this building and get 1 barrel out of smoke.
Okay. How to do that?
Satir immediately turns to Grimlock to see what he's going to transform into.
Am I expected to do the stealth again? I can, I guess.
She is just so used to it at this point that she does.
In and out of character, it's like a part of it. If you want to, somebody else wants to do it, go ahead. I will do it if necessary. I don't want to like always take stealth stuff. If other people want to do it.
I know exactly what to do.
Jamal seems like she's got it. I'm going to let her go at it. You know, if she fucks up, I'll jump in.
So I crack my knuckles. And,
Actually, Jamal, do you want a bit of backup with you, or do you just want to do it by yourself?
I have never had backup, for I do not need it.
Amonhotep will walk
But
up.
it would be nice to have, yes?
Sorry.
Amonhotep will
I do like
walk
friends.
walk up to the guards. Is like, "Are you guards for the Sultan? Why are you just standing here in his warehouse?"
We
And
are
not patrolling.
We are not guards for the Sultan. We are guards for this warehouse.
I will.
So I am obviously distracting these guards. Whoever is trying to get.
What I will do is I will cut myself slightly with my own axe, and then I will rush around the corner, and I will go, "Guards, guards, guards! There's a madman over there! Please, you must do something."
Go ahead, make a deception check.
16. Absolutely crazy.
Out. So 2 guards walk towards it.
You heard, and I look at the other 2 guards. You heard her. Let us go for the Sultanite.
Go ahead, make a deception check, Amonhotep.
Oh, deception! I was hoping to do intimidation.
Oh, sure. They run after it.
Yeah.
And I will run with them. You can't see me wink, but my visor glows, like blinks on and off at you.
That is so cute. Okay.
Bzz, 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 bzz.
Yeah, it's like a weird, like a faulty bulb in it.
Yeah.
Right. Now to break in before they return, which probably won't be long. Where is the door?
I heard there was a
Here.
wild wolf dog somewhere in this area. Just look for it.
Door is here.
Aha. Very well. I will see if it opens.
It is locked.
Why must everything be locked?
I know. Why can't people just leave everything open?
There's a window here a bit higher up.
Oh,
Although it
there
looks
is
like
another
a very
door.
but it looks like a very small window, so might be hard.
Yeah, climb up to take a closer look at this window to see if there's a chance I could fit.
You're
Why do they make
confident.
doors so small?
If you look at it, you're confident that it is possible, but risky.
Right. Oh, I remember what I can do. I will cast Enlarge Reduce and make myself smaller.
Oh, now it's easy as fuck.
Yeah.
That's fun. I always love that spell. It's always a funny one to use.
Yes.
I will pick up Shimal while I open the window for them.
Tiny Shamal.
There I go. It's me, Shamal.
Oh, it's so dumb.
You come in, you come into like a room that's completely stuffed with smoke barrels.
Oh. Do they look like they will fit through the window?
Through the window? No.
Grimlock,
She waves her hand back and forth.
Oh, what? I gotta do something again. What is it?
She points towards the door.
What you want me to do about that?
didn't you say you were going to help?
What do you want me to do?
So Shamal, now
She points towards the small door.
You now come into the entrance room, and you see that the key of the door is inside the door on the other side.
The door.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, but you're so tiny.
Climb up, return the key.
They do have a climbing speed too, so it's actually not hard.
Maybe we could push you through the small door.
I do not want to go through the small door. It is too small.
You could fit.
And she starts to try to push you.
No, stop!
The small door.
I open this door.
That's a window.
I look over. I'm like,
It's a small door.
this door is open now.
Oh,
She's
see,
like,
look.
Like you have
My head-
the inspiration for that one.
slowly turns towards you while squishing Grimlock into the small door.
Grimlock like pushing back, but you'd be like, I would say this one thing, Satir, like physically speaking, when you actually grip Grimlock and push him, you're surprised how surprisingly light he is, I would say, actually.
Oh,
This
wow.
is a detail you wouldn't have had noticed before because you haven't really touched Grimlock, but pushing him around, it's actually easier than you would have expected.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, writing that down.
Oops.
Oh, the big one is open.
And she's releases her touch.
You see Grimlock like kind of like struggling. Oh god, I remember being a hatchling again. Jesus Christ. Let's go through the front door.
Yes.
I love that you're doing a small voice too.
What are we even here for again? Sorry, I got really confused.
I believe we are picking up a smoke barrel.
Oh, okay, good. That should be
Yeah.
easy.
Okay.
Okay, we go into the next room, I guess, and go grab a smoke barrel.
Yeah, they were in this room.
Oh yeah, go and grab a smoke barrel.
How many are there?
About 20.
Oh my god, and we just need one.
Yeah.
Take more if you want to.
I'm just gonna take I'm gonna take one, I guess, for now. I don't think we have the capacity to carry them. All of them.
I'd say the only one that doesn't have the capacity to carry one is Shamal right now.
Mm-hmm.
But that means just you can carry one, then your hands are full.
Nah. I do not see the reason to take too much. Let's just take one for now.
I have a question, DM. Can I cast air bubble on the the device and have it float along with me.
The tensor floating disk, or
Air bubble.
can you link me the spell? Then I'll check it. I'm not sure either.
I've never even heard of that spell.
Me neither, so I don't really know. Let's see.
And
Oh, this is for like
it's just like a breathing spell.
yeah, it's for Spelljammer. It's really useful if you like all have to go underwater or in a place that has a lot of gas.
So you want to basically have the one of the barrels on top of your head or something like that with the air bubble?
No, I want to encapsulate one of the barrels with air bubble and have it being floated along, so I don't have to carry it.
Well, the thing says that it has to be on a creature, which has unlimited, but I'll allow it. It's not really that bad.
Okay,
And
okay, okay.
it'll require your spell slot, so it's not
Of course.
concentration. So if you can cast it 20 times, you can bring 20 of those things along.
I could probably carry one if I wasn't small.
You can become unsmall now. You no longer have to go through. And he does like the air quotes thing with his hands. Tiny door.
But I am cute.
As undeniable as that might be, practically speaking, maybe not right now. It's up to you, Tiny Shamao. Let's just get these barrels. Let's just get at least a barrel. I don't care. Like, if you want to bring more, we can.
Her name officially when she is small is Chibi Shimao.
Chibi Shamao.
I will cancel enlarge reduce, and I will become my regular size.
Satir will circle her finger upon two of the barrels, and they will begin to float as a see-through like cylinder forms around the barrel itself, and it begins to fly within the air as Satir taps it along.
You just hear something calling into the night. We need to find that dog.
Let's go like a different
He's
direction than
attacking
they
people.
went. Just to make sure we don't run into them on the way back.
Smart. Yes.
Yes.
As you guys all leave.
Oh, there's one last thing I would like to do. I would like to mark all the barrels with a symbol.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have on the side a circle and an X. That way, if we prove this in the future that it's the same barrels, they all have the same mark.
Alright, you quickly do that. Like, and Amano tip, the guards at some point like, there's no crazy guy here. We got duped. Go back.
I will continue searching.
Yeah, good luck with that. And as you are already long gone, the guards come back and are like, fuck! The door's open! So you run in, you guys meet up back at the job, the labor guild, the labor market.
We put down the barrels. I'm like, did we remember to shut the door and lock it?
As that go as it.
Aren't
Ah,
all
it's
doors
fine.
supposed to be open?
No,
I thought that one was broken.
no.
No. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Right.
let's go give this stuff to that guy.
Salmon.
Yeah, that one.
Greetings. I see, as he looks at the bunch of floating barrels. How many did you actually take?
I think we have 4 in total if they both took one.
Yes.
Yeah. It,
I see you have succeeded.
Mhm.
Beyond my expectations. May I have one?
No.
Yes.
No, yes, that is the deal, yes.
Yes, if you can have at least one barrel. I don't know why we have the other, but sure.
No problemo. Like he grabs the barrel. And I'm like, now to prove and get my license back.
Satir will hold her breath.
I shall become a licensed doctor again.
Well, if you're wearing the air bubble, you can hold your breath
Mhm.
for 24 hours.
Now, what are we going to do with the rest of the smoke?
Don't know. Smoke it?
I mean, apparently it's bad and will kill us.
I know, but what won't kill you in this life?
Hmm.
Maybe
We
we
could
can use
use it
it
to
as
kill
trade good.
others.
Maybe we can use it as trade good when we go to
Oh.
the other place.
Oh, so you're just happy to kill my people with the bad smoke.
Yes.
I'm really going off of you.
Well, either way, do we have all the crew we require for now?
Well, I would like to try to recruit the other gentleman, but I would like to discuss that with Satir first. Have you changed your mind, or are you still adamantly against this gentleman? And if so, why? I am just wondering.
How could I say this to you? There are many flavors of textures of food in this world.
Mhm.
The spices, salts.
Could you just say it in plain language?
Oh, should I be plainer?
Yes, please. I am dense.
No.
Here, I'll give you inspiration for that one.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. No.
That guy, I couldn't get more clear than that. To be fair, I was getting ready to bring out my thesaurus and get ready to translate for you. But but that was pretty clear. Well, again, besides? Okay, so if that guy's out, do we have anything left to really get besides for maybe a few more crew members that we can go to that guy? And he points to the guy over in the corner. He's like obviously the whatever hire guy. We could go to him and just get some basic sailors, and then probably we'd be good, at least for now. And if we want to do anything, get any more, we can wait.
What was it that the paladin guy could do again?
He's a what the other one?
He can be a sailor, a doctor, or a boatswain.
Oh, we have plenty of
We-
boatswains, and now we have technically 2 doctors.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're actually kind of overstocked on people when it comes to doctors.
We need plain
Plain old sailors,
Sailor.
probably.
Mm.
Um,
Then let us get the generic no-name people.
Optionals are blacksmith, optionals are soldiers.
oh
Yes.
yeah, we were thinking about getting a blacksmith and stuff, but we should be get a generic person for that as well.
Well, we can get a
For
I
now,
don't
like
think
we could go out of our way later on to get like a better blacksmith, but we can get like a basic one for now.
so. Yeah, with anybody else who wants to come with me, I'll go over to the regular guys. Like, we need at least 3 regular sailors who are good at their job, and a blacksmith and a couple of guards whose contracts we would like to purchase.
Well. For a sailor, how many regular sailors was it?
3.
Alright, each one will cost you 10 gold pieces a year.
A year. Wow, that's so cheap. In my mind.
Yeah.
Are they very good at their jobs?
Good enough for what you can get for 10 gold pieces a year.
Mm.
Okay. I will give him the 30 gold pieces. I still have my budget from the prince.
Alright. Yes, go copy paste them.
So that, let me deduct that.
Alright, what's the next thing you need?
A very good blacksmith, at least one.
That's one blacksmith. I'm gonna say good blacksmiths don't want to travel, or the bests don't want to travel like that.
Understood.
So you could get a average blacksmith, as well as a good blacksmith is not looking for work. Work comes to them, but I can give you an averagely skilled blacksmith for 10 gold a year.
All right, two of them.
Alright. 2 average blacksmiths.
Okay, so we're 50 gold right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and 6 guards. With one what is it called?
Guard captain.
Yes, one guard captain. Make it 2 guard captains. 6 guards, 2 guard captains.
We don't deal in that stuff. That's something you have to arrange yourself.
Hmm.
You have to use downtime for those guys.
Oh, okay.
Well, then we got
Alright.
what we need for now. Then.
So I have 300 left from the gold for payments for ship's crew, which I kept separate from my other money.
Oh, it's good. We saved a lot of money on doing the quests for people. To be fair.
Well, yeah, and I've made a lot of money from not getting yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
not finishing that statement.
But there we go. That's the crew together. Now we just need to wait approximately.
Random time, give me a moment.
Yeah.
I am fixing,
I state random time here.
It depends on when your ship could already be finished, but they have to finish an entire fleet
Yeah,
of
the
people
fleet.
for
Yeah,
people,
so
and that takes
it's not
a while.
instantly. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like doing this obviously so we make sure we got everything done, and then
Alright.
next week we can get going with the next
Sec.
bit. Cause I still have other things I want to do in character, so I'm kind of like trying to. That's why I'm also moving along pretty quickly myself.
Alright. You basically
Yeah,
now you've
it
hired
was
the
supposed to be
entire
to the
crew.
point.
You've hired the entire crew now, so in terms of objectives, we are done. But
Yeah.
I am going to now. We're gonna decide some things for downtime. You guys are now level 6.
Hey.
Woohoo!
Arc is finished. And let's see. I'm gonna roll a couple of dice, and then I'm going to go to the private channel and get some people one by one into the private channel, and they then get to decide some things that'll happen.
Oh.
Also,
Oh, neat.
I'll copy paste everything. That's
I'm
easy.
terrified now.
They can be positive. They can also be horrible.
Yeah, that's why I said
but
I'm
it's a
terrified.
player choice.
Yeah.
Here you have your ship.
Neat. I have a sheep. I love how we have all the crew and then just my 5 dogs now. That's just it's just really I don't know why it kills me, just the fact that I was like oh yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, and also the 5 dogs that we're bringing along with us.
Mm-hmm. Well, I gotta pay for downtime for animal, because there's a big cat that's supposed to be on here too. I gotta pay for animal trainer for all of them.
Wow, look at our boat. Our boat is so thick.
Our boat
This
is
is our
thick.
boat. Our boat is amazing.
Don't give it a lick, you'll get
Or he just
splinters.
sits here.
Mm.
Oh, it's the kitty!
Alright, so I'm
Uh,
gonna roll for who gets to decide. 1, 2, 3.
oh, don't forget the
Mon
big
is
cat.
1, Grimlock is 2, Xerxes is 3, Satyr is 4, Mao is 5, 6 is a reroll. If I roll someone again, it is also a reroll. So the
Okay.
first choice is Mao.
Oh, okay.
That's the first choice. Number 3 is Xerxes. And then Satyr. I will move to private channel, and then I'll move you guys one by one and back and forth.
Okay.
Discord is slow. Alright. You get to choose how much downtime passes before when the next arc begins.
Oh.
So you can, if you wanted to, you could say there's a massive delay and it takes 10 years to build the fleet for us to leave, but you could also say it's next week.
Oh, that
And
is.
one thing that I'll say beforehand is just so you know, if a year passes, the bills tick.
Yeah, yeah. I'm more worried about my dying sister.
You can yeah, but you can choose out of character how you want it to go.
Yeah. Um. I have no
You
idea.
can also roll a dice. You just decide that you roll a d20 and say, that many months, or
Yeah. Um. You. We're just looking at what all the downtime stuff is, so I make an informed decision, if nothing else. I will. Let's see. What is a reasonable time to create an entire fleet?
well, they already started building, so
Yeah. I want to say, like, let's say 5 months.
all right, I'll write that down.
Oh, I feel like that's a major decision.
Yeah, that
To
was
get
the
back to
first one is
bite
the
me.
most important one.
Yeah.
But that was all. You feel free to tell the others when you're back in the other chat.
Okay.
I'll move ya.
Okay.
Heyo. Can you hear me, Xerxes? Xerxes, you there?
Hello there.
Hello. Xerxes wasn't there, so I'll do yours first. Alright. You get to choose in the... did Monkey already explain what was going on?
No.
Alright. I'll say it later, but one of the NPC followers here, the upper ones, can level up. You get to choose which one. So they're all level 2, and you get to decide which one of those becomes level 3.
Oh, that's really cute. Okay, I'm gonna have to go for one of my girlies that we were in the bathroom with. You know, we could be BFFs with the girlies. I really, really love her backstory, and she just wants to get back with her family. I was thinking
Veneer.
Fenir. I really do enjoy her backstory.
All
That,
right.
if somebody chooses her, I'll do Nico. Those are my two
You're the only
favorite
one that
of the girlies.
gets to choose this.
I'm the only one that gets to choose?
Yeah, they get other choices.
Okay, that's really fun. Thank you, DM. This is really fun.
No problema.
I'm using
Then
Fury.
I'll immediately ask you afterwards what type of barbarian do you want her to be, as she needs to choose her subtype.
I will get back to you. I will look at the barbarian subtypes.
Alright. That'll be that then. But that was all. I see Xerxes
Thank
is
you.
back. Or yeah, or something. His phone died. So I'll transport you back with the rest.
You will hear me now?
Yeah.
I don't know why it wouldn't let me earlier. I was talking, but I don't know.
Don't worry. Well, every player gets a choice for the future,
Yeah.
and you basically get to choose in the next arc who one of the frequent enemies is that we are going to encounter. You can either choose a bunch of crusaders or desert raiders. Which would you enjoy more?
I believe the Crusaders.
Alright. Then you may go back. I'll write that down, and you may go back to the other channel. I can move you there, and I will join you shortly after and announce all the things.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh God.
So, for everyone that didn't get everything yet, Shamao got the choice of how much downtime you guys would get before the fleet would shed off and the next arc begins. She has chosen 5 months of downtime.
Mhm.
Xerxes got to choose what one of the enemies is that you will encounter along the way.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
that's so cool.
I told you this is gonna be the.
He had the choice between Crusaders and Desert Raiders. He chose Crusaders.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh.
That is so cool.
Satir is gonna lose her freaking mind.
And Satir gained the choice of which one of your followers is going to level up to level 3, because all of these guys here are all level 2 characters. And she chose Veneer to become, instead of a level 2 barbarian, she becomes a level 3 barbarian.
I agree.
Yes, okay, I made a good choice.
Wait,
I really like her backstory. I really do.
I didn't exactly how you think we'd hit you for that one. I thought you were going to say McGelvin.
If you said McGelvin,
I would have loved you if you said McGelvin, because that
Yeah,
would
that would have been funny as fuck. But honestly, I would have been like, "Wait, McGelvin, really?"
I would have been upset.
Okay.
So who leveled up? Sorry, I missed the name.
You haven't encountered her yet, but she's
Yeah.
she's a muscular tiefling barbarian.
Mhm.
And
She's one of my favorite NPCs.
her backstory is basically that McGelvin tried to cast a find familiar spell, but it failed.
Oh.
So he accidentally isekai'd her from another dimension to here. But like, she's a single mom, and
Oh,
her
no.
children were still in her house,
Oh,
untaken
no.
care of. So,
Oh no.
She deserves the level up, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
she deserved the hit point boost to not get obliterated by a random thing.
You were only grabbing those 3 guys.
What?
And yeah, I don't know. I random rolled for who get the choices.
Mhm.
Okay, because I thought you were going to pull me into because there is actually some unfinished business. There's an apartment I need to go see about.
We can sell that out of game. Don't worry about that if you want to sell
Yeah.
it. But
No, I don't want to sell it. I want to find out what's in it.
ah,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
see the next thing. This is a group choice.
Oh.
Is where did I leave it? Oh yeah, quest info.
I get to choose her barbarian subclass too.
Yeah.
So if anyone has suggestions, I'm thinking about Path of the Ancestral Guardian right now.
Oh, that is a nice
Bad.
one.
I would either do that or Zealot.
I don't really say zealot, like at least not like narratively speaking. Just
Yeah.
because zealot, like I know obviously they could have like a zealotress like ideal, but right now she's a lost mother, and the spirits of her ancestors helping her would make more sense to me than a
That is true.
zealot.
Mother, a
That is true.
protector. That's what I was thinking.
A guard. Yeah, that's a good. I like that choice. I'd probably go with that as well personally.
And the next
I will
question,
go for that then.
and this is something that you as a group all have to agree on, is
Okay.
positions of your followers. The
Um,
first one is the most important one to choose. I've linked the quest info thing. Who will be your quartermaster? Because the quartermaster is the person in charge of the ship
Oh yeah.
when you guys are not there. So he is the person you guys trust with basically vetoing your orders when it is necessary.
I
I
was
don't know
going to say
why.
payment actually because we've already discussed it. That's basically what he'd be best at, and he has the most experience on a ship than anybody.
mm,
Yeah, he's got my vote at least. That was gonna be my choice originally as well.
I- honestly, I don't really know much about any of these guys because
fair.
I
Yeah.
came in late. So I will probably just go with what the rest of you want.
Alright?
I think it would be very disrespectful if we made a new person the quartermaster. It should stick with like the ones that we've helped originally that's been around the round table.
That's why payment.
Mm,
Alright.
I think that's the more logical choice is Payman. On a funny choice, I would have McGowan.
Oh yeah,
I'm in
yeah. No.
charge! Call me
He's,
Rick!
Though I
he's
would
a
think that'd be
something. He's
funny,
not a.
he would just end up getting us killed. I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
did our
Like,
ship
More
go?
adventures to come back to.
Here is all that's left of it. So he shows
Look,
you a
we would
blank.
we would end up back in the other place where Thescria or whatever it's called, back with the dragons and the
Thylea.
Thylea. We end up back in Thylea.
Yes.
Alright. Then the next question: who shall be your sailing master?
I
What did the
think we should go
Steelmaster
with the
do
original
again?
few.
Basically, the sailing master is in charge of making sure and checking that all the stuff with the sailing and navigating goes well, and so that the sailors are doing their job well.
I would go with Hadi since they have the compass. I think.
No, that was
No,
payment.
that was Payman. No.
Oh, payment.
Yeah, but Hattie was like one of our first people we helped out. If we're going by
Yeah.
like seniority, technically speaking, or anything like that. Like I think
Yeah.
they were pretty decent seeming. They don't seem like a bad choice.
Yeah, I'll go with Hadi then.
I don't really have any too many strong opinions. I'll be honest overall about the position of people. So like I would go with Hattie probably.
Sailing master is what he's good at, power sailing. So,
Yeah.
Then the position of boatswain, which is the one that is responsible for making sure that the supplies of the ship are up to top. So every time you're like, I need that, and we don't have it on the ship, that's the person you look angry at.
yeah.
Of
Manish
the
is the
originals,
only
no, not
guy.
McKelvin.
Well, there's also Ali who could do any job, so we could give him it.
But
yeah.
I mean, Mansa could do it too.
Also, I mean, like Mansa could do it, but he's also like I kind of wanted him to be the cook, so I was thinking like making and
okay.
Ali kind of can do everything, and if he's ever good at everything, that means he's probably pretty decent. So making him in charge of something is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Is it because otherwise he'd
True.
probably downgrade to like a regular sailor at least, generally speaking. Otherwise, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Ali boatswain. I'm
Hmm.
cool with that. Xerxes, do you have any ideas about any of this? We don't want to just leave you out.
Fully in character in this, Xerxes has no say in any of it.
Okay. I would say for Carpenter, I would say Veneer just because to give her something to do instead of.
I do
First
understand.
have the doctor.
Oh,
Yeah,
doctor.
before the doctor. Yeah. Well, I think we got that the
We
disc
got
going one
Salmon.
person.
Yeah, you have
We got like
Salmon.
3 different people for doctor, didn't we?
You have Salman, Shireen can do it, and technically Ali, but then you have to remove him as boatswain.
Oh yeah, there was that young dude who said he could do the doctor too, but he'd have to be trained.
Oh no, the other guy, there was no guy that.
Yeah, no, he never said he wanted to be a doctor. That was something a suggestion that somebody was like, why don't we make him like a trainee doctor, not like make him the doctor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I think we should probably
Salman.
or Salman. Well, I was thinking like Shireen because she seemed like I guess more qualified, and we did get her
No,
first.
Salman has actually got a medical license.
That is true.
Pretty sure she has a medical license, doesn't she?
Yeah,
She
she
can
has
do.
one too.
Yeah,
She can do everything except cook.
Yeah.
She's a horrible cook, in her own
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
You haven't tried her cooking, so you don't know if she's lying, but.
Yeah.
I mean, because Salman can always back her up. So yeah, sure, Shireen. It's fine. I was just thinking Salman because he cares about being a doctor. That was my.
He can be our backup
Seems
doctor.
Yeah.
It is slightly sus, though. Like, we never
Yeah.
went into depth why he got his stuff revoked.
Yeah,
completely.
that's a good
You know?
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a good idea to maybe put the person we know more, like less, more 100% that they have maybe a good better reputation
Yes.
And
on
for
the
the
doctor's staff.
carpenter, where you have, well, of the people not assigned yet, you only have Armon and Fernier.
I was gonna put Armand personally. I know you did Fernier was what you're choosing, but I only chose Armand because he was literally, we seen him working as a carpenter, as such.
Oh, that is true. I mean,
Like
Her
like.
profession is also carpenter, but.
Oh no, I understand, but
Yeah.
I meant like from at least what we know, like
Yeah.
we've seen him work on stuff already. So it's kind of like if we were to go by our character knowledge, we would know that he is at least we have seen him be competent. To be fair, even this talking from like you know from Grimlock's perspective, he is speaking more practically speaking, and he probably would recommend Armand personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I will actually ask Fernier what she wants to do on the ship.
So you get the translator to translate for her.
Mm-hmm.
She says she would like to do carpentry on the ship. Keeps her distracted.
Can we have 2 carpenters?
Well, they can still do carpentry work if they don't have enough extra work. It's more like this is the one that you put in charge of the function.
Yeah. Well, I think then like you know she could still do it. We just have Armand be like the basically supervisor of the whole operation. Because one thing as well, like this is not to be a dick, but a bit of point against her that because she can't speak the language, if she needs to communicate quickly with the other crew members, it may turn into a bit of a you know problem.
Well, doesn't she get downtime too? Can't she learn a language while?
You could spend downtime learning her a language, but she's definitely not gonna learn the language if nobody spends time learning it to her.
What language does she speak?
She speaks
Elvish.
Infernal and Elvish, and then her world's version of Common.
So
you can also
I
take
would be
downtime to speak with her.
because I'm gonna use my downtime to learn how to speak the language that where the place we're going.
Well, wait with deciding because I probably have to give you some
Yeah.
extra info, but I'm first finishing up this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get to
Okay.
that
Now,
part first.
the last major position, the cook.
Well, as I said,
We
I
have
kind of see.
That'd be
Like,
Mansa.
Shabam
Mansa.
and Mansan.
Which one was like the professional cook?
They're both
Both.
professional cooks.
Yeah.
They're both of
I
the highest degree.
yeah, I put my vote behind the guy who fed me at the start of the game. So Mansan is basically my guy, my vote.
I put my vote behind the guy who specializes in fish.
That's Shabam.
Yeah.
So I want to do this actually in character. Like, so you would like Shabam, and you would like Mansa, and I have no stake in this matter. So who wants to buy my vote?
Perhaps we could have a cook-off to see which one is better suited.
That's no fun. Yes, that is a good idea.
Yes.
It is all fun. You get to see them scramble, and everyone is well fed.
Yes, but I wanted to be ordered a favor.
Mm.
But yes, I think that is actually a very good.
Yes. That means I get more fish. Or something. Whatever it is food and I want it. I volunteer as taste tester.
I think we all have to test.
Hmm.
And then Shabam and Manish both look at each other, and I was like, "It's a cook-off."
Yes.
As they both look very excited about it. Let's go start. We'll bring it at the end of the day. We'll bring it at the end of the day, and that'll be the evening's dinner.
Hell.
They both
I
run
love-
off to get supplies.
Okay.
I love the
That's
idea
better.
that we have like a little table and we're all the taste testers and we have the little anime show off where we have a circle and an X.
In my head, this is anime Iron Shit.
Yeah.
And wait, and Shimao is like the what was the name of the guy who was the chairman. Shimao's like the chairman.
Yeah.
What was it the chairman you used to say at the beginning of every Iron Ship?
I don't know. I've never watched it.
Nah, I've never watched Iron Chef either.
Yeah.
Heathens.
I know the show. I haven't just watched it. Yeah, but the rest, I guess basically everybody who's left over, 'cause I'm pretty sure that was the last role, wasn't it, to pick? Is just sailors, basically.
Yes. That you have enough normal sailors as well, so that doesn't really matter for.
Yeah, like
You
we're
have- you have-
we're basically good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he also the beginning of every show he's like, Alain's cuisine.
All right.
I will sit in the middle of Shimel and Grimlock when it comes to that, so I can smell and feel the texture of the food, then give it to them to eat.
Shabam and Manish actually come back together, and they're talking very friendly. And they say, "We have decided that Shabam, I will make the first meal, and Manush will make the second meal to combine it better for a delicious meal."
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So Shabam, they go into the kitchen of the ship. Your ship is already finished. You're just waiting until the rest of the fleet is finished.
Yeah.
And nobody is allowed downstairs until they're done.
Yeah.
We have like the prototype ship, so it's a little bit ricketier than the other ships.
The big difference between your ship and the other ships is that your ship can take a beating better.
Ours is like
You're
ours is
the
actually the
ones that-
flagship.
Yeah.
Like
You're the
this
ones
is-
that are going to sail into danger first. So your ship has to be able to take something.
That's why it's thick.
It's so thick.
It's
And-
thick.
So
That's why you have our two carpenters.
We will call it
Actually,
the
it's a good-
and that's why we were going to call it the "What's Up Danger."
What's up, Dave? That's great. That's our theme song in the battle.
Oh boy. Sure. Fuck it.
So,
Let it ride.
It is canon. What's up, Dave?
Shabam comes in with the first dish, and he has a tray with him with all sorts of bowls on there, and he says, "This is one that my master teach me first back in the Raikkonen Islands. It is called ramen."
Oh, fair enough.
And he gives each of you a large bowl of ramen. Eggs on top, little pieces of meat on the side.
Mm.
Question: like, does he have to do a roll to see how good it tastes?
Yeah. Well, I'll let you guys decide, but I'm first going to present both of them. And
Okay.
You can decide.
Because if we're just going with just straight up, like, if he said the other guy says sushi, wins. Because I love sushi. I like ramen, but I love.
It was the guy that made the sushi in the today. So.
Okay.
Like this guy's specialty is like kind
Japanese
of
food.
Japanese food. Yeah, and the other one is like Middle Eastern food, I believe.
Yeah, basically, mostly Turkish food.
Turkish food specifically, yeah.
Okay, I love Turkish food except for Turkish delights. I do not like them.
I've never had them.
Well, I take something as Manouche comes in. I present you something that we eat in my homeland at a party when we're a bit lazy at the time. I
Oh my
will bring
goodness.
you a Turkish pizza.
Oh, never heard that.
You can Google it, Turkish pizza.
I'm doing that right as you said it. I started googling it.
These are such strange, exotic foods I've never seen before. Ramen and pizza? What? What are these creations?
It
They're
doesn't
so
matter because you're
foreign.
not going to eat them.
Yeah.
Well, I can smell them at least, and then give it to the person.
This one thing, sorry, Alice. One thing that still kills me. I don't know why, but specifically the time when I just said I see your sneak berries, and you said no, really still kills me inside every time I think about it.
I think all of us have actually had Turkish pizza before. It's like pita bread with like flavorful minced meat on top.
Alright. First, I'm gonna present you with the ramen roll. A 12. Not great. And now with the Turkish pizza roll.
Come on, buddy.
27.
No, Turkish pizza wins.
Yeah, the dice decided, and it does seem more delicious.
I'm very reluctant to give it to the Turkish pizza, for it is not fish.
The ramen ain't fish either, but
That's where he lost you, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I'm just there disappointed eating it. I was like, it's good, I guess.
well,
Shabam looks a bit disappointed. How could I have failed? My master will be so disappointed. And then Manouche raises up his hand and gives him a hand and says, "I enjoyed your meal. You should teach me this as well."
There's
yes,
nothing. There's nothing to say, Shabam. You cannot work together with Manouche, as we have more than enough sailors that you can both work together.
I shall be an apprentice of you, Manouche.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good idea.
yes, yeah, actually, yes, very much so.
That's sorted. That actually went down very, very well. Yeah. Yep. So Manouche is our main chef, and Shabao is now our Shabam. Sorry, is our apprentice cook.
It is going to be funny because I'm sure that we made all the wrong choices for the choices, and we're going to end up on Gilligan's Island.
Hell yeah.
And with that, because you have plenty of people for sailors, the sailors do not really matter. We have, if anyone wants to do anything in the town,
Yeah.
yes.
All right. Well,
if someone wants to leave early, in terms of content, we're basically done for this arc. And we've done all the important stuff. I almost forgot. I also have to give some extra info. specifically the next arc is going to involve a lot more combat than this arc.
Right.
And the main
Cool.
language in the next arc that you're going to encounter for most of the time is Low-Rakian.
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Not
But-
High Barakian, but Low-Rakian.
Okay.
What about
So if you do-
Sharon?
that is in the arc after that if you survive.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was okay. Now I understand.
That-
So
but currently you're basically traveling. I'll show you this map here. You're traveling from here to Asharian,
Mhm.
and the most of this part people talk Low-Rakian.
So we're not going to Asharan yet. We're not there yet.
We're not there. No, you're not there. You're on the boat towards it.
So the boat part is its own chapter.
Yes.
Yeah. yeah.
Oh.
So you know, DM, I skipped through it because, you know, you said you wanted it to be a very railroady session. It didn't really feel too railroady, to be completely honest.
No.
The fish guy at the fish market, I really wanted to check in on him and get my flying steak
Fight.
back, of course.
Yes.
Yes, fight.
A day passed, so you also if you can easily find your flying snake back, and if you want to know where his parents live, the flying snake can definitely tell you. So back at the fish market.
I'll speed along with it. I want to try to convince their parents to come with us.
Oh, okay. Well, we thought you were going to put a hit out on the parents. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's an option still,
That
but
was something we were also worried about.
That's still. Yeah. One
Still
thing I
an
do want to
option.
do is
You basically knock on their door. Takes a little while. You do hear someone walking towards the door. Hold on, Gary. It takes a little while. The door.
big smile on their face. Waits.
Door opens. Oh. Well, aren't you adorable?
Good evening.
Good evening, miss.
I am here to speak with you.
Oh, that hasn't happened in such a long time.
Wonderful.
What would you like to speak about?
I would like to speak about your grandson.
Oh, what is it about our dear fate?
Well, you see, this is a better conversation if I were to enter the premises.
And she taps her fingers along the door frame.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
Alright, collect advantage.
Of course. Would you like some tea?
No, thank you. I'm on a diet.
Ah. Well, you don't look like you need it.
You are too kind to me, young miss.
Oh, my young days are far over. I'm already 82 years old.
You
Wait a
are
second.
of a sapling, my dear.
Ooh. He looks happy about it. Give me a moment to call my husband.
Yeah, I'll be back in just a second. You guys keep going. Sorry, just.
Nathan! Come downstairs! Downstairs!
I was about to say she's going to end up in a three-way with this old couple. It's like, no, never mind.
What? We weren't expecting anyone! Yes, that's a surprise guest! Come here and say hello and be nice!
So we're portraying my grandparents.
See, someone slowly walking down the stairs. He is already in his sleeping gear, wearing the big sleeping hat.
It's literally called a nightcap.
Yeah. I almost went to sleep. Woman, you weren't asleep. I know because I was sitting next to you. Yeah, you were right. That's why I fell asleep. And that'll be nice. We have this lovely lady that's visiting us. Oh. And now he gives you a formal, very nice old person greeting.
Satir matches this with a sharp smile across her face. It glistens with the lingering light of the lamps and sign shining upon it. She outstretches her fingertips from her wrist and slides it slowly up to her forearm to shoulder with a gentle sort of bow of the Feywild.
It is a great honor to meet with you here at your establishment. You see, I come with a proposition that would include you and your grandson.
Oh, Farid. I am so proud of him. He's a good fisherman. And look. He comes visits us every day after working. Has dinner with us, helps clean the house. Such a dutiful man.
I would like to offer you a vacation. But in exchange, I would like you and your grandson to come with us. I am in need of a fisherman, and he could satisfy my needs for this job. His intellect and mine are quite peculiar. The knowledge I need is within his mind. I will do this for a price. You'll be quite comfortable.
Go ahead and make another persuasion check at advantage. Oh, a vacation. We haven't left town in how long? Didn't we go that? No. Yes, we will accept.
Wonderful. Pack your things tonight, and this should compensate you for the year.
And she will place down 300 gold pieces.
Holy moly. I look at it. Whoa, what is this? Woo.
This is a thank you and a gesture for you and your grandson to come with, of course. You will have a very relaxful life once you enter into the new country.
They nod and then say their thanks. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Can we do anything for you right now?
Pack your things and be at this location tomorrow. I will be waiting for you on the ship.
All right. They said, rushing over to start packing their stuff. You don't need that nightgown. You'll embarrass me in front of the lovely lady.
And I will leave civilly.
So we have 5 months before the ship was ready, right?
Before the entire fleet is ready to sail away.
All right. So yeah, once she's finished, I have something. So I still have that key to that apartment.
Let's see, which apartment?
The second, the one we found.
Yeah. I'll look at my notes real quick.
Because I had to wait a month. But I would like to take Xerxes with me, if he would like to go. Xerxes, Omarosa, Satir.
I would say during the 5 months, you all can't find him.
Oh.
He has vanished into the city.
Yeah, suddenly pops up. All right, I'm ready to leave.
Because he has a lot to do. If he goes.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm back now.
So then I will bring everybody else but Xerxes. I was just going to bring Xerxes and a couple of other people, but specifically one of Xerxes, since he knows the city well.
So you claim the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You enter the apartment without any problems as you open the door. You come into a dusty apartment that doesn't look like it has been cleaned in a month.
Okay.
The smell.
1 second.
DM, just out of curiosity, by the way, you know that you said we were going to run a lot of low
Lowrockian.
Yeah, sorry, tongue tied myself. Would we know that, like, as characters?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because then I may be willing to.
They even like tell you beforehand. The main thing is like Hyberakian is what they speak in large cities.
Yeah, Lowrockian is like the common
Lowrockian
people.
is what the common people speak. To some extent it's the same language, but it is different enough that someone that only speaks Iberakian wouldn't be able to understand someone that speaks Lowrockian. But
Okay,
for
no,
like a foreigner, that doesn't speak any of those languages, they wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Like
Because basically, like,
yeah, a good
There's a difference between Mandarin and
and Cantonese.
Cantonese.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough.
Or a better example would be a difference between Hochdeutsch and Switchdeutsch.
Okay, fair enough.
Like someone that speaks normal German will not be able to understand a Swiss German. The one thing that they do have in common is that they have the same written language. So if you find someone that talks Lowrockian and is able to read, but most people that do speak Lowrockian cannot read, you could communicate with them that way.
Yeah.
But that'd be a rare instance where it's like most of the people that can read can also speak Hyberakian.
That's fair.
Okay. I got a question for about the languages after this. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Let's finish this. Sorry.
You're in the apartment. Well, it's dusty, it's dirty. It also stinks, but you know where the stink is coming from. It's the supply cabinet.
Yeah.
Probably rotten.
It's been a month.
Yes. And then...
At least. We don't know how long that dude was dead.
What do you want to look for in this apartment?
Valuables or anything important. And,
Go ahead, make an investigation check.
I would like somebody who's actually good at that to do that. Since I brought everybody. Who is good at investigation?
Not me.
I mean, we got a tracker in the team.
The one guy you didn't bring.
That is why I asked you to come, and you
weren't able to find him.
Yeah, unable to find him.
I am proficient, but I would not say I am good.
And aren't you great at everything?
Oh, that's true. I am great at everything. I will investigate.
Please roll well.
14.
There you go. Much better than anything else I think we could get.
Alright, you find his hidden treasure cove, which holds 600 gold worth of valuables.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
This is all junk.
Junk that will sell well. Let's sell it and split the profit.
Why would we do that when I'm the one with the key and paid for it?
Well,
and none of you did.
We all fought those owlbears together.
Finders keepers. I found it, therefore it is mine, and I will sell it and share it with all of you.
No, it is in my apartment, and I would give you 100 gold each.
But you might as well just share it out then at that point, because it's basically about what you would get.
Well, no,
Definitely.
because it's 600 gold. So if I give you and Satir 100,
Mhm.
I still keep 300.
Alman may not be allowed to keep things after this, but we will agree for now.
What is
Hmm.
my?
Yes.
Was it?
With that, Xerxes, is there anything specifically you want to do in the city?
I have a list.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh God.
I need to track down Zakaria and Deba,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to start putting them through the motions of taking over as my successors.
All right. Training montage.
Yep.
All right. I will say I'll do that. First, go ahead and make either a persuasion check to try and find them through sources. Zakarian, you didn't find. You can make another one for Diva.
Okay.
Diva, you do find.
Okay.
Let's see, Diva was the rogue in your backstory, right?
No, these were the two kids that found me in the
Ah, oh
very
yeah.
first
No, you're right.
session and took me to the animal auction. So I figured I'd do a throwback and
Ah,
find them. Because they're so young, well, younger than me.
now you find Divan, and I was like, "Hey, Xerxes."
Hey, I've got a favor to ask.
Sure thing.
So keep this on the down low as much as you can, but I've decided for now to go with the expedition.
You really leaving, man?
I don't want to, but if I don't go, they'll probably all die.
Yeah, definitely.
They're pretty much a bunch of idiots.
I saw the argument about the dog on the market. Oof.
Yeah. You guys found the dog and got it somewhere safe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Was so
All right.
scared. Who's so mean to a dog?
I don't know. People that are mean to common folk, but
Yeah,
I
get
need
away with the man.
you. I need you and Zakaria. If you can find Zakaria, I need you two to fill my shoes for a little while.
Want me to make sure your hovel stays clean?
I'm gonna I'm gonna pack up most of that. You're welcome to it. I'm gonna talk to the owner of the alchemy shop and let him know that I'm packing up. No, I've got a list of people here, and it's basically a list of the people that are the least well-to-do that I work with the most. And I'd like you to check on these. It's mostly elderly people or widows. I'm going to get with my Uncle Dalen and leave some money with him that you can have access to if you need it to help these people. But I'm coming to you because I feel I can trust you to not just take it and run.
We love this city, man.
I know that's something I've tried to instill in everybody. There are going to be a few. The guys that were actually training those dogs I have convinced to help keep an eye on things around while they continue their business. They're going to be operating out of Miss Lila's medical facility.
Mm-hmm.
So that's some muscle, because I don't expect anybody to have to ever resort to violence in my city, because we're better than that.
Indeed we are.
I'm going to be working on some magic. So if you ever out of nowhere hear my voice in your head, assume I've learned what I'm trying to learn. But otherwise, I expect you and Zachariah to do your best for the city. I know you love it as much as I do.
I'm gonna make you proud, Xerxes. The city will be greater than ever when you return.
I'm sure it will be, but like I said, until the last couple of days, I'm not gonna let anybody else know.
Yeah, he like
Because
zips his mouth and throws the key away.
yeah, and I reach up to kind of rustle his hair, but I know you'll do your best for me. I don't plan to be gone more than a few months, and come back, but should anything happen, I want to make sure everybody here is taken care of.
Of course. Nods.
All right, so that was the main thing, was getting them set up on my route, all that stuff. We can just fast forward if it's okay with you. If I just,
yeah,
I'm gonna
fine.
leave. I'm gonna leave a little bit of money with my uncle that they have access to. I'll leave 200 gold. I'll drop me down to 5. That way, they have access if they need to do something. There's plenty to buy food, to buy shelter, and I'm actually going to spend quite a bit of time slowly dismantling the hovel as if there was never anything there.
You also want
And
to talk to Miss Lila about where she needs to go?
I thought she was going out of the city to stay with her
Correct.
kinfolk.
But if I remembered correctly, that was the plan. But she was hiding for a day, and you were going to arrange.
Yeah, I need to arrange transportation,
Yeah.
so I need to. Oh, let me go through my
That's
list.
what I at least remember, and that's what I've seen written in my notes here.
Yeah, so I will see who I can find in my contacts that are like, because was she going to another city or?
Yeah.
Okay, so can I search around and see if there are any caravans going that way, or?
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. You can
Okay.
go ahead and make me. What would be a good check for that? You can make perception.
Okay. So 21.
21. Oh, you find in the north part, you find a heavily secured caravan. And heading out to a northern city near the border of the Sindorai Empire. There's always plenty of work there.
Yeah. Will that work for her?
Oh yeah.
And before she leaves, okay, you know how nosy I am. What's in the cabinet? Because you knew I was going to look, but I feared something was going to blow up, so I didn't.
What are you talking about, she says.
I just kind of grin at her. I cast detect magic, and it glowed that there was evocation magic in there.
There really was?
What, you don't know?
No.
Okay, let's walk and talk. And we're gonna head to her shop.
Running through the streets to the shop. The
I
guys
we're getting there
the
right.
3 guys there are there,
Yep.
and they're like, They're just chilling out.
Okay, I pictured they were right about to open.
Yeah. Well, no, at that moment, as you like, right, two of them are chilling out, and one of them is like, I don't. Why is Xerxes so curious about this? Said we
Stop,
don't
stop,
have
stop,
to
stop,
look in
stop,
that
stop.
cabinet. And
Stop. Everybody back away from the cabinet. And I'm going to cast Detect Magic again, because I didn't focus it earlier. I want to see
Yeah.
if the magic is coming from the cabinet or from something within.
it is coming specifically from the cabinet.
Okay.
Invocation magic.
If I remember right, it takes a hellacious
You can
thieves
make me an
tools to...
Arcana check, or you can instantly succeed with with an Identify check, or an
Yeah, I'll pop
Identify
an identify.
spell.
Yeah, I'll identify it.
All right. It's a glyph of warding with a fireball in it.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get everybody to scatter out. Because I think I can take one.
Yeah, bomb squad.
So we get everybody around. We get Lila ready to heal me. And I'm
Shouldn't
gonna
we
get
get
out
some?
my...
Wait. We need to get some of my tools out as well, because they
Yeah,
are
get
very.
everything you need.
Yes.
What, was this like this when you moved in?
No.
Then who...
I don't know. She was on the
Insight check.
assassins list.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was. Never mind. I won't insight her then. Good idea. So we'll make sure once everything's out, I'll get out my thieves' tools. I will be readying absorb elements.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know I'm gonna fail this.
I did not. You know that it's coming, so I'll give you advantage on the dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dude.
Here comes the damage.
Yeah.
Oh wait, now I misrolled it.
Yeah.
That's really bad damage. My bad here. I reverted the 8. This is the actual roll. That is a very pathetic fireball.
Yeah, so, well, it's been there a while, so advantage on a dex save.
Mm-hmm. And then with the absorb elements, you end up taking 5 damage from that fireball.
Once again, I'm on fire, so... Shit. It's clear!
And Ms. Lila looks at the well, it seems we have to clean up now. Thank you very much, Xerxes.
And I just hand one of the 3 guys a broom.
Okay.
Good job. Well, at least now we know that's taken care of. So we're gonna get her onto that caravan if we can, whatever it's gonna cost me.
For extra for travel with, they only ask 7 gold pieces.
I will give them 10 and ask that they make sure she has what she may need as far as her bedding and all that stuff, just in case she doesn't have it herself. Just a little extra to keep an eye on her. And I'll make sure I go with her when she goes to board it and stuff, and give her a hug when she goes to leave. And
yes. Thank you for saving my life, Xerxes. There would have been some point where I would have opened that cabinet.
Yeah, I figured you had it locked because there was something in there you didn't want people getting to.
No. Well, there was something that I didn't want people to get into, but nothing that permitted that type of actions.
Yeah. Do you need, and I'm going to dig out the packages of narcotics she gave me, do you need these back, or?
They would be very helpful at my new station.
Okay.
Goodbye, I'm going to miss this city.
I thought about taking them in case I needed to push somebody off into the ocean. I kind of grin. But, they're yours, and I'll give her back the packages of narcotics.
Alright.
I am going to hold on to the extra healer's kit, though, if that's okay with her.
Yeah, she has no problem with that.
Awesome. So I got that. I got all my little doodads. Next on the list. No, I think I'm good. We just I would have gathered everybody right before the ships sail off. Whenever there's that big level of energy in the city, I would have gathered at least my close comrades together and informed them briefly of that I decided to go and to look to this person for this, and I've got people lined up to do different jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Little minor stuff that you can turn to this person if you need them. And I would have, for the first time ever, went to the owner of the alchemist shop, and I wouldn't have confronted them, but there would have been a note left on their front door with a pouch with a single gold piece in it. As was the agreement in my backstory that if should I ever leave, I would pay them 1 gold piece. So I leave the 1 gold piece and it just says thank you X, because he doesn't sign his name.
Mm-hmm.
It's always just an X, and I hang that on the door. And it's one of those
Why don't you do
sitcom
2
moments.
X's?
Yeah, it's one of those sitcom moments where he's staring at it and a tear starts as the camera pans away from him. Just staring down this empty alleyway that he's lived in for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Since he was 2 or 3.
Very empty.
Yeah. Suddenly he feels alone. And I think the last person he sees before he leaves is his uncle. And that's just a very awkward goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Shamao, is there anything you want to do in the city?
I was just thinking that. What would I like to do in the city? I don't really know a great deal of the city. I will do. Hmm. Ah. I don't know.
Should I ask someone else if there's first
I
then? Because
Yeah.
Grimlock didn't have the chance yet. Is there anything you would like to do, Grimlock?
well, Grimlock. Well, me, I guess. Both of you, I guess. Want to go talk to Satir is the main thing.
Yeah,
I
go
don't.
ahead.
I,
Yeah, you
I
were doing it. You already made an appointment for that in the evening, so go ahead.
yeah, because there wasn't much. I don't physically have much in the city to really do. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Bar
Yeah.
just probably go get my conversation over with Satir.
I did have a question before they begin that. What else did I find in the apartment? Because they talked over me a little bit that I couldn't hear.
You basically found their secret stash, which was the 600 gold. You found a lot of expired food.
Okay.
And you basically had his furniture, and that's about it. Was it what it was in the apartment?
Yeah. I'll sell the apartment.
Alright.
Okay.
Let me check real quick what type of apartment it was, because that depends on how much gold you get. Can't find it in my notes.
I probably have it in my notes. I'll tell you later.
How much did you pay for the apartment preemptively?
Shit. Hold on.
Because then I know what type of apartment it is instantly. If you
Okay.
do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that
One
might have been
second.
left in the air a little bit, only because you'd said, oh, you'll have to pay half or like a discounted price, but then it kind of got left off there as he was waiting for them to get back to him about being able to take the apartment.
Okay, so apartment complex west of the city, go to administration. I believe the discounted price I played was like 300 gold.
Let's see. Where did I leave chart creation? Oh, that's rules. I'm looking in the wrong part.
Mhm.
I'm looking in the page for the wrong campaign. I was like, huh? Paid 300 gold?
I believe so. I'm not sure. Because if we're relying on my memory,
No, it's probably not, because the most expensive apartment is 1600 gold. So it's probably less. It's probably a medium apartment. I did not make good enough notes for this.
yeah, that was my bad. I put down exactly what you told me. I probably took out the money, but didn't write down how much I took out.
Then it is a medium-sized apartment that you could sell for 400 gold if you want to sell it.
Hmm.
Okay, I'll sell it for since I already have an apartment in the city. I'll sell the medium one for 400 gold. I'll add that. Yeah. If you could move the big cat or put a big cat on the ship,
I don't have a token for a big cat yet.
we will do that later then.
But
That's enough for
Grimlock and
me.
Satir, you guys wanted to have a conversation. Go ahead.
Yes. Where would Grimlock find Tyr in the evening? I guess he'll be at this would be the Hurricane Duress, I'd assume.
I know we're going over time. I assumed it was gonna be for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we still have 28 minutes left on the official time.
I thought we were done 30 minutes ago.
We were done with the content. Like, if people still wanted to do things in city, then they can still do that. Because like I said, I made the game today a bit more railroady, so I tried to focus on finishing the story of the arc. And now it's basically an epilogue of the arc, and you can do whatever you want.
I personally needed to leave 10 minutes ago.
Oh, sorry.
And I don't want to, No, I would love to roleplay with you, of course, Reese. I would love to.
No worries. Go.
But I do need to leave. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Goodbye.
So, while Grimlock is looking for Satir and can't find her, I'm like, I find
have a conversation with her. It still has a conversation with her, but then just off of game.
Yeah, okay. Because it's like I wanted to have a conversation with Shimao.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Shimao, I would like to take you out to dinner to speak to you for a moment.
I will allow it.
How gracious of you.
I know. I am so magnanimous.
Okay. I need to do chat.
Robot.
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 Oh.
Is
So,
that
GM, am I good to go then? Because I got to get to the funeral home.
Oh yeah, no problem. You can leave.
Alright. Yep. I will
Just
message
make sure
you.
that your character is level 6 next session.
Yeah, I will message you because I level up based off what I've been doing, so I may actually end up multiclassing again.
All right.
Good luck, dwarf.
Yeah.
My condolences.
I appreciate it. It was my mom's 6th husband who was super mentally abusive to
We're
me, but
still
we got
on
to
the
the point
stream,
where
just
we
so
were
you know.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But I was just protecting you that you don't maybe don't want to share that personal information on the stream.
I don't care on that particular thing. But you all have a good one. I will get with you, Jim, about how you do hit point leveling and that stuff. So I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Oh, are we supposed to roll for hit points?
Or you can do standard or roll. I don't care.
Because I just did standard. I just did the
That's
auto
fine.
level up. So Yeah, I take you to the nicest place that does seafood in the town,
Yeah.
in the city.
The most expensive place?
Yes.
They ask for 75 gold per dish.
Are you serious?
This is where this is the center of the Sultanate. This is where all the emirs and sheiks that visit here come to eat.
You know what? We might run into the prince or
Yeah,
or
or the
Prince Monster.
Sultan, or
I will say it like this: I will allow it. The most expensive place because other shit might happen, so it might be worth the money.
so
Plus I
so
just
for the first dish you already pay 150 gold.
Oh,
no, I thought you meant like per like dinner, like
No,
not
no.
just one
per
dish.
fig.
Per thing. Per dish. Per person.
So if you
Fuck!
pay if you order 6 things, you pay 450 gold.
We are not ordering 6 things. We are ordering 2 things each. If you can't, it's like, I wanted to show you the center of culture in the city, but we are on a budget. 2 things each. Tops. That is what the profit I made from selling that apartment.
Yeah.
So I wanted to speak to you. Um,
Yes.
why? I mean, you are officially a member of the team now, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Why?
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 Well, I am enjoying being part of the team.
Why?
It is
Why
fun.
us?
Cause everyone else is very boring.
Have you met me yet?
Yes, obviously. I would not be sat here if I did not meet you. It's a
I
weird
mean,
question.
I am not the most exciting of individuals unless combat is involved.
I did not say exciting. I said entertaining.
Should I be complimented or insulted?
A bit of both, I think.
Keep it up and you're paying for your own meal. Uh,
Mhm.
he smiles as he says this. There is definite amusement.
Mm,
So
yeah.
I don't know anything about you.
No.
And he just like waves his hand, does that thing when you open your hands, like go on.
It's true, you do not know much about me, other than the fact that I am awesome at everything. Uh, yes. But then I do not know too much about you either. So,
Well, you go first. I will go second.
alright. I. What is it that I would like to talk about? Me. Ah. Well, I do not like getting my fur wet. Dogs hate me.
I
But
do
these
not
are
think
things you
dogs hate.
know.
I do not think dogs hate you. I think you may show some fear, and they detect that. Not all dogs hate cats.
I, did you not see what happened?
I saw that particular thing, and that was because the noise was made.
You are blaming me for being attacked by dogs?
No, I am not. I am not. Please continue. I am sorry.
Well, hmm.
What
Yes.
are your likes and dislikes besides seafood?
Then,
I know seafood.
hmm. That is a good question. I enjoy combat. Uh, I enjoy being of use. I enjoy pranks. I take it you do not?
No.
Ah, I see. Then you are probably more the pranky than the pranker.
I just smile and you smell ozone.
Hmm. Intriguing. I will teach you to do good pranks. Yes. What else do I like? Well, good food is good food. I enjoy climbing, and I enjoy a good nap. Yes.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
More than I can be bothered to count. We are created to specific purpose. Would be nice if someone were to tell me what mine was, but hey.
I find that the purpose is something we find for ourselves.
You are not the creation of a god, then. At least, not as directly.
So, let us use that as a segue, and I will talk a little bit about myself, if you do not mind.
No?
Yes, and I will do my actual accent and stop imitating yours.
It happens a lot.
Yes. So, my name is Mon Hotep.
Mhm.
I am the son of a great Dijin courtier who is an ambassador here to the Sultanate from
Mm.
the embassy of the city of the air.
Mhm.
When you talk about brothers and sisters, please roll me a 1d4.
Okay. 4.
Oh god. Okay, please roll me 4d100.
Okay. 233.
I have 233 sisters. Because fortunately, I say that while rolling my eyes, actual Dijin live forever.
I see. That does provide a lot of time to create sisters.
And unfortunately, the Jin are known for their tricks, and I am the only boy with 233 sisters. You might not. You might now understand why pranks are not my thing,
I
or
do.
being lied to all the time. Up until I was 40, I believed I was. No, wait, I'm 21. Up until I was.
Now
Up until I
Tariq's
was
speaking
16.
about his real life.
Yeah. Whoops. Let it leak over. Uh, Up until I was 16, I thought I was adopted.
Hmm.
And that I was actually a troll.
Oh. It's. You
I
do
mean,
not look very troll-like.
I know, but when you have 233 women telling you that you're a troll all the time,
Yes.
you tend to think that you're a troll.
I'm back.
Yeah.
What's going on now, sorry?
They're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did figure out one thing I want to do actually. Outside of the tier conversation when I get a chance.
Amonhotep is basically just trying to find out more about uh what is her name?
Now. Now.
Mao. Yeah, Shema. Are you married or engaged? And then that is not an offer. I've been actually interested in someone else.
No. I have no one special.
Does your family engage in prearranged marriages?
Not really. There
Ah.
are too many of us to keep track of. That would be a lot of work on my mother.
When you say too many, do you mean 233 too many? Or like 100 or 50 or
Harry passes by
25?
and is like, much more.
Yes.
Walks back. Walks past.
Wait, how are you here? How are you paying for this?
I don't think he
it.
is.
I
I
smell
just imagine he's on her lap eating from her plate. I'm just like,
Yeah.
much more.
Hey, that is my
Good.
food.
It is good
Bugger off.
fish. It's good fish, little sister. You have great
Mm,
taste.
yes.
And he buggers off. Much more.
Ah, I like that fish. Took the last bite.
I understand. When I was younger, do you understand how fast elementals are? Did you know? And you could not see. I was lucky. Yeah, I didn't. It's very lucky I did not starve to death by the time I had joined the military.
Yes. I feel.
I am the only person you have ever met who ran away from the circus to join the military.
I suppose, in a sense, I have run away from the military to join the circus.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, Shimao.
Yeah.
He puts his hands out to shake
I
your
shake
hand.
your hand.
And then he shocking grabs you, but non-lethally. So it's just a joy buzzer.
And you say you do not like pranks.
You said you like pranks. I didn't say I like them.
Yes. But now you have invited me to prank you back.
No, it's just their goodwill. Oh, by the way, you might want to go to the little kitten's room. Your fur is all standing up on end now.
I pat myself down.
Let us enjoy our meal.
Yes. Yeah.
And we will order our second course, and that will cost me 300 gold in total. Wait, 150 each. Yep, 300.
Yeah. I, yes. Thank you kindly for such an expensive meal. Such a lovely place.
Well, you called me your friend the other day, and it's hard not to like someone who calls you their friend. And I don't have a lot of those.
Yes.
Plus, and do not tell anyone this. I rather like strong, independent women. I don't know. It's almost like I grew up around them. So many of them.
You would have thought that would make you run away from them.
Oh, I do, but this doesn't mean I don't like them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of which,
BDSM thing.
what'd you say?
It's a BDSM thing.
No, not like that.
Now with that, Grimlock, what would you still like to do?
Okay. This is like I don't mind if people. This is the one I kind of like. It's more like obviously people won't know about it, but I do want players to know about it. I guess in a sense, in the fun way. So basically, while Grimlock is still in the city, during some point during their preparations after the talk with Satir, basically, Grimlock would essentially go back. Do you know that logging camp we'd went to?
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't go specifically to it, but he wants to go into like the nature around it,
Mm-hmm.
and basically, he basically goes out there to kind of generally speaking, he goes out there and he like obviously nobody sees this, but this is just obviously from my description of it and all. Is he looks a lot more exhausted than he probably has been letting on for a long time. And basically he goes into the forest and basically relaxes and essentially like spends time absorbing to an extent the magic essentially, the nature magic essentially. The more like because he obviously attunes better with uh actual living things where like the desert is mostly it does have living stuff in it, but obviously it's very dead, and the city itself is a good example of not that specific type of nature he looks for as
Mm-hmm.
well. But one detail, and this will be in my backstory stuff when I give it to you, GM, by the way. When I actually get that done, I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to change after I looked at it again, so I will get it to you
Endless
before we get to.
revisions.
Yeah. No, it's not like it's long. It's not even long. That's the thing. It's just that there's bits where I was like, I don't like the way that reads. And I'm like, I need to change that. And so you'll get it eventually. We'll get it before Asherah, essentially. But basically, he basically releases. Essentially, the one thing he's been doing that he hasn't really shown is that he actually gets smaller. Not in physical height, but his body, instead of being as bulky looking, and the way he looks fairly strong and healthy for a lizard folk, his body essentially shrinks and shrivels and kind of becomes more like just skinnier in general. Like he looks like muscular and that type of thing. Like he's been using the way I like to think about it is he's been using his particular mastery over shape changing to essentially bolster his body's bulk to make himself look stronger and bigger. But really, he's much skinnier and doesn't look as like healthy as most other lizard folk would. Is kind of what I'm getting at. Is that all right, DM? Just to make sure, like, there's like obviously
Yeah, that's
mostly
fine.
yeah, just like flavor stuff. So it doesn't actually have a physical effect, but it's
He's
kind
the
of
runt of the litter.
yeah, it kind of in a certain sense. And basically, his body is like he has been holding on that and basically presenting, keeping sure he can present correctly before others to make sure he looks like what they would expect, a strong, striding lizard folk. Um, but he can't maintain that entirely all the time, so he needs time out of that. So when he does get downtime, he essentially would spend a lot of his time in like nature to reabsorb the magic and kind of allow his body to rest and stuff like that. And that's kind of what he is doing currently. Essentially, he's just out there alone. Mostly, he'll bring the dogs with him actually, probably because he does enjoy the idea of having a pack. And I think Gorok would also be there because Gorok does know about this because people within his tribe would know, kind of an extent. Not, but he doesn't like to show it to outsiders. So he'd basically just spend time with, in a funny way, basically going out on a leisurely walk with the dogs and his giant lizard folk friend, who doesn't have this issue and is clearly a better specimen physically of a lizard folk.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just basically what he does, mostly.
I'm thinking about twins, so with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny
Yeah,
DeVito.
that is
Um,
exactly where I went to with that too.
that is the funny thing is he's not twins with him. I have a thing I've got writing for the backstory, and it makes a
Ah.
lot more sense once you get into it. I will explain it slightly, just because I think I don't really care if the players know or not. But basically, DM, the idea is that I basically do have a twin. His name is Grimmaw.
I was almost going to lock rim.
No. The idea is that they like lizard folk generally speaking don't share names, not as often, but because they're twins in the most because they're out of eggs, it's very unusual for an egg with basically what you'd call a double yolk to basically come to term properly. So in the case of Grimlock and his brother, they are a very rare case, and in his case, his brother was the bigger of the two, by a large margin.
Uh,
And hmm?
Do you know the Dragonland saga?
No.
There are two very famous twins. One was a sickly wizard who basically almost owned all of reality, and the other was his big, strapping, frickin' barbarian brother.
Well, that is similar to the idea here. Also, kind of so loosely based on Warhammer Fantasy between.
Tyrion and Teclis.
Yes, very similar in some ways, and that is.
Okay.
I do
one of
always
the bases.
feel I've read the Tyrion and Teclis books, and I'm like, they're supposed to be very close. I do not see this in these
Yeah.
books.
Yeah, no, that I always find that in the books they always talk about it there, but they always fuck each other over something
Yeah,
fierce.
it's like fucking Tekla, like in the first book, fucking Teklas is seasick and he's having a fucking stroke on the boat, and, and Tyrion just goes off and fucks a bunch of pretty girls on the boat instead. It's like, yeah, you're real close to that brother of yours who's literally lying dying on the floor.
Yeah. I would say like specifically the only people who know about Grimlock's like condition, like he's not like sickly in the sense that he is sick, but his body just never matured because of the situation he was born in. Like his body, he just never was nourished in the egg as such. So basically, he is the smart, like obviously again the smarter of the two, and the other one's dumber, but he's a lot stronger and more charismatic essentially compared to Grimlock. But Grimlock overall has the better intelligence out of the two, or well, wisdom in this case.
Grimmaw.
Yeah, Grimmaw. I was thinking calling him Mogrim as well would probably work because Mogrim sounds better to me, so I might call him Mogrim. Just it'll roll out the tongue better. But basically, I will get you that. I'm basically just writing the last piece of it, and you're like, well, rewriting because basically the last of it's fine. It's the middle part that I got stuck on. I'm basically like, I have to rewrite this bit because this bit just doesn't sound right. Because I basically didn't have them as twins originally, but I like the idea that they are literal twins. And again, it's like a very rare case, and that's kind of like a big part. Like, you know, it's basically the struggle between the two is the fact that obviously they both kind of want, they both should lead in some sense, and the idea as well is that they are binded souls to an extent. So like they both, because again, it's such a rare occasion that they are connected in some fashion, like twins. You know the way twins are always said they're connected, but in this is a more literal fashion.